Yeah, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready to rumble.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, last we left off, we had a quick one last time, due to scheduling and all that kind of stuff. So we all wound up here at Vecna's tower. We started moving just a little bit, only to see that the tower is still being guarded, perhaps by a bunch of skeletons at the very least. You guys dispatched of all of those skeletons, and upon destroying all these skeletons, we decided to bed down for the night to take a long rest before further going into the tower to investigate. Ragnar did fly up in the sky and see that there was some kind of energy emanating from the top of the tower, but he had not seen exactly what was going on up there, and you guys did hear some noises going on inside the tower. So, since we are starting with the long rest, who would like to take first watch?
I guess I'll take first watch.
So I need you to roll a d20 for me.
Am I rolling for anything specific or just a d20?
1 second. It would be, perception.
11.
Okay. Everybody else is kind of, laying down in these makeshift tents that you had put up. You had said, "Hey, I'll take first watch." You still hear some rumblings going on inside the tower, but you're not sure what to make of it. As we've already established, this tower is in almost complete disarray. There's stuff falling from it, as you had seen already. The front door of it is completely off the hinges, and on the floor in front of it, splintered in half. But you still hear rumblings inside the tower, but no issue. Nobody, seems to mess with you. And yeah, first check, fine. Who wants to make second watch?
I can do it.
Go ahead and give me a perception check as well.
How long is his watch?
Well, a long rest is 8 hours, so that would be right. A long rest is about 8 hours in the realm of D&D, so that would be breaking it up in 2 or 3 this way, or I guess it would be 3, right? Because then it'd be like 2.5, 2.5, 2.5 kind of thing, so that everybody gets their 8 hours that they need.
Yeah.
You rolled it twice on accident, didn't you?
Yeah, I hit enter by accident because I thought I was in Tailspire, but I rolled the 14.
yeah, okay, good. All right, again, aside from, the awkward, weird, even though he's not really asleep, kind of fake snoring noises that you hear from Soul Whisperer, not much of an issue as well. You do hear, you do think you catch a flash of green light at the top of the tower, but it's too far for you to see it from where we made camp. Anybody who wants to make the last one? And if there's anything,
I'm awake at this point.
What's that?
I'm awake at this point.
Okay. And if there's anything that you guys want to do, if you want to, talk about, well, I mean, if only one person's doing the watch, then you can't really talk to anybody. But you know, more than one person can go. You know, and that's fine. Doesn't have to just be one person. So it's up to you.
I'm currently awake. That's all I know. So I'll definitely do it, but someone else can join if they want.
I'll join.
Anything you two want to talk about while you're in it, or you? Otherwise,
We
you
play
can-
rock paper scissors shoot.
Go ahead. How does that sound? Are you loud? Are you, quiet about it?
It's quiet.
Excuse me.
Bye.
How you gonna play rock paper scissors shoot? You don't have a hand.
I have a
You
magic
do have
hand,
a
alright?
hand. That's
He
right. You
does
have a
have
magic
mage
hand.
hand.
Mhm.
Yes.
I have a bigger hand than Dylan.
It's always scissors.
All right. So
This is a sword.
So Vanamir, Soul Whisperer. What? How does your? I forgot to ask you this last time that you tried to, or that you did successfully use it. What does your mage hand look like when you summon it?
It's like a big blue hand. You remember those things that like you would swing around that were like squishy and they stick to the walls?
Oh,
Like the big hand? Yeah,
that's
it's like that, but blue.
That like slimy one. That was.
Yeah, it's like that, but
that's
blue.
sick.
So gross. So
I
gross.
love that.
It's just a big ass hand.
Alright, so you see Vanamir, what you see before you while you guys are taking your watch, you just to break the ice and hang out a little bit, maybe get to know each other a little bit more. Soul Whisperer summons his blue mage hand, and you guys play a few rounds of rock paper scissors. I'm gonna need either one of you to make the roll with advantage, or both of you can make rolls separately. It's
We
up
can
to
both
you.
make rolls. I think that'd be
Yeah, what is it? Perception? What are we
Perception.
doing?
Yeah.
alright.
Please.
Where's my perception?
I got a 6.
Yeah, 19.
Oh.
19.
Yeah, what am I seeing?
No.
You hear about 100 feet up, which would be the top of the tower. You just hear, because it's so far, but with that high of a roll, you just hear grunting and this kind of that's it.
Soul Whisperer.
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
Did you hear that?
No.
It sounds like someone's having sex on top of that tower.
Bro, let's get in there. Fuck these guys. I think we just leave them. They won't know. That's glory they're taking.
No. We can't
Come on.
leave them. They're our friends.
They're your
Well,
friends.
Well, maybe not yours, yeah,
Yeah,
but
they're
they're
your
mine,
friends.
and I'm not leaving them.
Alright. Alright. Whatever. We leave the little guy though?
Ren?
Yeah, that guy.
No, he won the battle. The last
I
battle we
know.
had. What are you talking about?
I think we had it without him.
He's a badass.
He's alright.
Can you stop stealing from him? Maybe?
No. No. Not happening.
Damn.
So we're not going into the tower by ourselves.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so
So
also
we're-
at
yeah.
about this point, the sun begins to set or rise, not set. That's the other way. The sun begins to rise, and everybody's coming to and waking up. What would y'all like to do?
Well, guys, everyone, I heard sexual noises coming from the top, so this might be an orgy of some kind.
It was
know
a lot of sex.
You know what's crazy? I saw a crazy green light when I was on watch.
What? Oh, so it might also be a rave.
Orcs.
It might be a rave and an orgy.
Orgy.
An orave.
A rave orgy, huh?
They better be married.
A rave G. God.
I didn't even speak Estran. I'm sorry. That's what I was gonna. You got me. I'm sorry.
You tell me this angel guy doesn't like premarital sex? Oh my.
Sheesh.
You can't even have sex, little man.
I got a nice hand though.
Yeah, you even got a body.
Oh, he got the hand though. He got the
Only pleasure
shocker.
you get is when Man the Mirror touches you.
Yo, I
Yeah,
also
yeah.
got a hand.
Sometimes he puts me in and out of the sheath. That feels pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I know why.
You see Dren at this point come out of the tent and he's just shaking his head and he goes, I should have stayed asleep.
Bro, you
Dren-
like this clown?
No,
I
now every time he puts you in and out of the sheath, I can't get the image out and it hurts.
Yeah, I want you to think about it, little babe.
I'm gonna sheath him real slow, like
While staring.
staring at Dren,
Yeah.
maintaining eye contact.
Dren has no idea. Like he has no idea what to feel in this moment. He's just like disappointment. Like like when your parents say, "I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed," and they give you that look. That's the look
yeah.
on Dren's face right now.
I love that.
Same.
Ow. Eat my desk.
So who's trying to go to a rave orgy?
Before we do get into that, if that's what y'all want to do, going into the tower, the tower is, again, we've said this multiple times, it's just visual, the best I can give you. So it's not fully fleshed out inside of Tailspire.
Is there a bridge like this, or it's just like a tower with like land, or there's an actual bridge?
What do you mean by bridge?
Like you said, there's like, or are these just stairs? Like,
This would be like a land bridge that's kind of falling apart.
gotcha.
Kind of how it is. Yes.
Okay.
It's just the inside. Like inside so far has been very weird and hard to navigate. With one, the camera, and like two, just how to make sure that everybody can see exactly what you're supposed to be like looking at on the inside. It's real weird when you start playing around with interiors. So sorry about that.
Gotcha. You're fine.
But I will do my best to describe what you see as you go.
So guys, I say we make our way to the door and then figure out how we want to go in.
Wait, is the door destroyed?
Yeah, are the doors open? Right.
Yes, the front entrance here at the end of the 15-foot bridge, we'll say. At the end of this 15-foot bridge, it appears and looks like the front doors are, as it shows in Tailspire on this one, kind of on the ground, splintered in half, and it's easily accessible to enter through the front door.
Yeah,
You guys did scan for a side door, I remember last week.
Yeah, no fucking side door.
And there was none, so
Yeah, I still say we get to the door and figure out, who's gonna go in first.
Yeah. Can we approach the door or the doorway? Because there's not really a door. Can we
Absolute-
approach the doorway?
absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody approaches the doorway. Is there anybody standing back a little bit? Basically, who's leading the charge?
I mean, I'll take the lead.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand
Me and the dragon should lead, I believe.
I'm gonna stand here just in case something pops out.
You and you
little baby.
you and Thorin would like to do.
Oh, you don't want to take the lead with me, big dragon guy? What the huh?
All right, I'll back you up right here.
Yeah. What the huh?
What an absolute baby.
Dren will stay. Oh god!
Under the
Fall
bridge.
through the floor apparently.
Fall through the.
He trips and dies.
Yeah, it trips. He's dead. His coin purse is now yours, Mage Handboy. No.
I'll go
Someone
just.
whisper cheers.
I'll just go right in front of Dren.
Yeah, I was gonna say he kind of like stands in between the two of you, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll go right. I'll go right next to Dren.
And
He-
again,
he-
this is just for like sake of visualization right now.
That's good right there. Yeah.
So Mike is not leading anymore.
Yeah, Mike is in the back.
I mean, he did. I don't blame him. Last week he took
fine.
two arrows and was almost dead.
Or we do also have a defensive angel. That guy, he could be with me, maybe.
It's his call.
Listen, I'm a
I'm
back
at- I'm
line
at the
attacker,
door.
guys, okay?
You're
I'm at the door.
Is that what you said? You're at the door?
Oh, you're gonna hold the door? Hold door?
Hold the
We all blink and Amel is just there in front of us.
This man can teleport? Huzzah!
I'm pretty sure Dren's the only one with that capability right now, but you guys
Spoilers?
all marked on your sheets. I think we did it before we ended last time, but you all marked that you got a long rest, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So what are you looking for? Are you going in? Are you?
Can I like listen for like footsteps to see if like I can hear where people are, if there's like people on an upper level or something?
You can
Absolutely.
probably see in the first floor.
Can we? Well, yeah. I mean,
So you're peeking in, sort of.
yeah, I want
just
to peek. Just
Okay.
like a little peek.
little
Just a tip.
Just yeah. All right, give it just the tip. I mean, kind of like you do with Soul Whisperer in the
Yes,
sheet.
yes, exactly.
Okay. Give me a perception or investigation. Your call.
7?
Okay. Well,
You see nothing.
essentially,
You're blind.
no. You think you are for a minute.
Whoa.
It's very dark in here.
Gotcha.
Do you have dark vision?
I don't think I do. No.
Okay. Well,
Honestly, that would be traits, right?
it should say it on your.
I have dark vision.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
Do you want to peek your head in here as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to give me a roll also?
Perception.
Perception or investigation, your call. And then just well, I can see what it is, but. I always forget that yours is slow.
Huh, mine
Bro,
doesn't
there's no
say.
way. Oh, I almost crit failed.
Almost crypto. 12? Okay. Oddly enough, you cannot see into here either. With the exception of towards the end of about 35 feet in, there are two little lanterns at what seem to be another door that, going off of older rolls that we've had today so far and just general knowledge from that roll, it looks like that door would lead to the stairs to get to the second floor. Other than that, this room, for some reason, even though you have dark vision, is covered in complete darkness.
Can I light a torch? I have a torch. Can I light a torch
You can
and take the lead here?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I light the torch, and I guess I'll start walking closer towards the door, since I have the lit torch.
It's still dark in here.
Damn. Well, I'm gonna keep the torch anyway.
Okay.
Guys, this is still complete darkness. Do we want to try the stairs since they're lit and we can see something?
The door to the stairs is lit.
Yeah, the door to the stairs is lit. Do we want to try that? Do we want to keep walking in this room?
Excuse me, one second. And then you see Dren kind of wave his hand for a second, and Dren's gonna cast light inside the room. Say the 20-foot radius, and it gives you dim light. Now everybody can see. This was Dren's gonna explain to you what it was. This seems to after you lit the torch, I realized this is magical darkness, so even him with dark vision can't see in it. You need other magic to light it up.
Trust this guy.
Can you have we even asked if Dren can just teleport us to the top of the tower?
We have.
You haven't, no. That's up to you.
But do we need to go to the top? We might be going the opposite way where we need to go. The thing we're
Yes.
looking for could be on the bottom.
sounding like a lot of fuckery up top. You know what I mean?
You just want to go
I wanna be
straight up.
there.
And if you want to
I want to go
wanna be there.
straight into the orgy, baby.
Yeah, no foreplay? Great.
No, right into it. Pow, right in the kiss to it.
You don't want to explore? I kind of want to explore.
I think there's more
Can't
to
see.
He just lit it.
He just lit it.
Barely, barely.
All right, you want me to cast? Oh, I can't
It,
cast.
it,
light.
count, it counts as dim light, so everybody in here can now see. We'll
Barely, though.
say for the purposes of it being dim light, the people with dark vision see perfectly clear.
I don't know if I even have dark vision. It's usually traits, but
I can look
I'm
at
a-
the characters. Oh god. That was it.
I'm looking at my character sheet at D&D Beyond. I don't see it. I only have armor, weapons, tools, languages.
So you see on like the left hand side where it says senses,
Yeah.
it would be under there if you had it. So you don't.
Okay. Got it.
It seems like
Seems like.
Mel's character is the only one that has it.
Okay.
So Mel can see.
Okay, Mamel.
Don't remember if yours does, Jake. I feel like yours
Nah.
did too, but
Nah, I never saw anything that has to do with that.
okay. So anyway, what are y'all doing?
I guess if Mael, if you're the one that could see, I'm pretty sure you should take the lead and we'll follow you.
Yeah, I'll lead the group to the stairs.
Alright, I'll follow, I'll be right behind Mael.
Okay, so as you start walking through this first floor of the tower, you just see, as you're walking through here, there's a bunch of different crates that don't really seem to have anything of interest. There's old books kind of on top of them, torn and weathered down from just the disarray that this tower is in, with like the hole being in the door, holes on the sides of the tower.
Wouldn't there be
itself.
light coming in though from the sides, or
Not through magical darkness, no.
So there's okay. So there's just black. Okay.
It was, yes, but now you can see because of
Gren's spell.
Gren's
And
spell.
Amel has dark
How
sight.
far can we see?
you can. It lit up. It's a 20-foot sphere that he cast in the middle of the room, so you can see the
Okay.
whole. You can see the whole room. The whole room's about 35-40 feet.
Okay.
So you just see that there's a bunch of crates that are, torn apart and asunder, and there are, like I said, books that are also torn and weathered down from all the elements. And like I said, on the in front of you, if that's where you're walking, there's a door that would lead to, or as you gather, what would lead to like the spiral staircase to continue going up this tower. There are
Is
two
there
lights
anything else of note on the floor that we're on?
Nope.
Anything that strikes as interesting?
Nope.
Okay.
Alright, let's just go
I mean,
upstairs, I
you
guess.
can give me a perception check if you'd like, but
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if any of these torn or withered pages catches my eye in one of these books.
go right ahead.
I roll a 21.
21.
Anyone?
Jake, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 8.
Bracknell.
Yo.
All you see is tabs open. I'm sorry.
It all good.
You see a page of what it catches your eye because you're pretty sure that you saw these words written somewhere before, and you see that it was a page that was written in the book that you had gathered and rented from what's his face in Avitas.
Salvador's.
From Salvador's in Avitas. It's there's a couple sentences on it that catch your eye and that make you look, and then as you're looking at it, the page is completely, messed up. Parts of it are ripped, but there's just a fragment of the sentence that in your monk memory you pick up. Oh, okay, this is a page from the book that I rented at Salvador's a couple of days ago.
Okay.
What would the rest of you like to do?
Can I keep the page?
Sure, absolutely, you may. So just add
Wait.
we'll say it's like 2 sentences that you can make out. Just a piece of paper, basically, with 2 sentences on it. Almost like a post-it note at this point.
Okay.
Or you can just make note of it, like in your own notes.
Okay.
You guys are moving closer to the door, I assume?
Again, I'm following Mael, so if Mael's going towards the door, I'm going towards the door, because he has the best vision.
That's what I should have checked, too. Believe it or not, Dren does not have dark vision.
It's alright, Dren cast a spell. He's good in my book. That a boy, Dren. Up top.
Not
Ow.
my book.
Thanks.
You got it, Dren. You got it, dude.
So really quick, I want to say something. For Tailspire, if you double right click like the inside of the door
Uh-huh.
and like zoom in, it shows what's in that room.
Okay.
Then you do that with like the staircase, like going down and the floor
Double
below.
right click.
Oh,
And
that's
it shows
nice.
it's actually very detailed. There's like a basement and everything.
Oh.
It gets rid of the roof, the everything above it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
saw that
but that's
last
also
week.
not
I wanna
what I.
cheat.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just saying like for future we can't do shit with that.
But I mean, you guys would want that for me, like pulling from other people and just going off of what they've already built, and not something else that's thought up. And
I just think it's cool.
I mean, I don't really care. We were just saying. I mean, probably better if you're gonna move us inside. You said it was hard to see in there and it was wonky, but
it is, in my opinion, still, because I mean, like, look how tight it is inside there, even with that, and that would be all 5 or 4 of you, 5 of us, trying to get in there.
Okay. Well, we're inside. We're in. I'll talk to what's his name?
Holy shit.
Vanamir.
what's up?
Let's just go up the stairs. This room sucks.
Let's do it.
Okay, so you move towards the door.
Yeah.
Door is locked.
Is it... Can you roll a perception to see if it's like a magic lock or like a regular lock?
Sure.
Okay.
Give me a. Okay. Perception. I was gonna say perception.
You said it's a perception,
Yeah.
but... Okay. I rolled a 17.
It is trapped.
Oh! Alright, guys.
Trapped? Wait, what do you mean trapped?
Like, it's a trap or like the lock stuck?
The
Kinda
lock.
trap.
The lock is trapped.
Oh, alright, guys. The lock is trapped. So, I don't know how y'all want to do this.
Well, what does that mean? What do you mean the lock is trapped? The magic trap? What? There's a gun in it? What's going on?
It would be some kind of if you don't do it, then you're gonna take damage, kind of trap.
Very
Oh.
confused. I'm sorry. What
It's
do you
like
mean?
like a trap door. It's like if you open it, there's like a machine gun on the other side or some dumb shit like that.
Somebody has to, because it's a locked door, somebody has to make a roll in order to open the door. If they don't hit the high enough number, it fails, and then you're going to take damage.
Is that the only door in the room?
Yes. The lead to the stairs, yes. Other than the door that you just walked through.
Yo, Dren, can you teleport us to the room above?
Unfortunately, I can't teleport us like that. I can only shift us from plane to plane. I can't teleport to somewhere else here. I still would have to travel like everybody else.
Damn.
Is it like a wooden door, a metal door, what
It's
kind of door
wooden.
is this?
It's wooden.
Alright, Angel Man. How about you kick down the door, then put a shield up instantly? Alright?
I don't think I'm kicking the door.
I'll kick the door.
Right. Bro, the door
gonna put a shield
that
up?
isn't sentient.
Wait, you said the door was wooden? Why don't you just burn it?
We
Good
could
call,
also
good
burn
call.
it. But then we'll, I mean, I don't know.
I could also open it. Wait, no, it's locked, right?
Yeah, it's locked. I mean, you could also try unlocking it. Up to you. But even though it's trapped, like you could, like if you hit the certain number, and you make it past the trap kind of deal. Is basically what it is.
Like, is there a lock on the knob that we can just turn?
Yeah, there's a knob on the door. Yeah, but you know.
Oh, you said we could try and unlock it. How would we unlock it?
There's a keyhole.
You have a key?
Okay.
Think of like Skyrim minigame, unlocking a door.
I don't have
Oh.
a lockpick.
Yeah, I don't know if I
I
have.
don't think any. We're all too good to have any lockpicks here.
Oh, do I have inventory?
If you have thieves' tools, it would be in that.
Nope, no lockpick.
Nope.
I have a crowbar. I can pry it open.
Yes, you may. Yeah. Yes, you could. And that's with advantage.
Yeah, you want me to do it with my magic hand?
Also,
my
an
magic
option.
hand takes damage.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible.
Did you put your magic? Can you like put your magic hand underneath the door and like disarm the trap?
Maybe. It says I could put my spectral hand at any point within range.
Okay. But what would you be trying to do, getting your hand under the door?
I'll just feel around, you know.
Okay.
Maybe I'll try and unlock the door from that side. Is there a knob that I feel?
Are you? I'm assuming you're under like the small of the door, right? Like on like if you were laying on the floor in real life, kind of sticking your hand like or fingers underneath the door frame.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's no knob on the floor.
Well, I can put my hand up. It goes up to 30 feet.
The room. Well, yeah. The hand. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I want to feel the knob of the door.
Oh, okay.
Is there a
yeah.
knob on that door on
Yes.
the other side? Is
Yes.
there a lock, like a
Can
turn
you,
I could?
is it 30 feet that you can see? Because you would still have to be able to
It just says any point within range.
within range. Okay, so then, yes, the knob is still on the other side of the door.
Is there a lock that I could turn?
No, this is used just by a keyhole.
All right. We're out of the options.
You guys want to look for a key?
I can find the door down at this point.
Yeah, I'm down to just
I'll
break it
break
down.
it down. So go swing your fire dragon.
I'm gonna use my crowbar. I'm breaking it down. Prying it open.
Prying it open? Okay.
Prying it open.
Oh, what it... I believe it's... So give me... Sorry. Why is this not doing what I want it to do right now? Okay, so this would be just a straight strength check, but you have advantage because it's a crowbar.
Which strength am I?
Because it's
Oh
just
no,
a-
that's saving throw. Sorry, that's saving throw. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's just strength.
yeah. So you would click the modifier at the
Gotcha,
top.
gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
You have advantage, so you get to roll twice.
Okay, 14. Thank God.
14.
Yeah.
You get a little bit. What's your strength, by the way?
16.
16. Okay. You do crack it open, but you are going to take, because it was trapped. Even though you've essentially forced your way in.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to take the 4 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
I will be right back. I gotta pee.
What did the damage to him?
Crap on the door. It was magical. You just see this green fog kind of encompass Vanomir and takes 4 points of necrotic damage.
Cool. All right, we're in, guys.
Wahoo!
Nice. Up the stairs we go.
Ren,
We'll
cast
see.
your light thingy.
I mean, the seemed to be the first floor that was dark.
Oh, only the first floor was dark vision, nowhere else.
Yes. It's.
Gotcha.
I mean, it seems at this point. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been up to the upper floors yet.
Is it dark?
No.
Okay, cool.
But do you want me to wait for Frank, or do you want me to just keep going?
Oh, whatever. Yeah, we can wait for Frank. I don't care.
You know, if you put your character thing in on the stairs, it like pulls the whole tile thing down.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
does
noticing
it?
that.
Yeah, like here, drag your thing inside.
Okay.
You can actually
I
see
see.
inside the
I just
tower.
dragged Frank.
How many floors is this thing?
If you go up the stairs, you can see the second.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, kinda,
So-
right?
Yeah.
That's really dope. I like that.
That is pretty sick.
What did you say, Bob?
I was asking how many floors is this tower?
5. Like 5 being like the roof, like where everybody was seeing flashes of things. So 4 inside, and then like the very top.
That's cool.
Alright, Alright. Since we're on the first floor, James.
Well, you're moving up the stairs to the second floor.
Yeah, okay. Well, I wanna use my divine sense looking upwards.
Okay.
Since-
And what does that do again?
Till the end of my next turn, I can sense anything affected by hollow spell. Know the
Oh,
location
shit.
of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet. Since there's 4 stories left, that's less than 60 feet.
Yeah, because it's about 100 feet up, right? That's
No,
what I
5
said.
stories is like 55 feet.
Well, I said like the top of the tower is 100 feet, so.
Okay.
But for the sake of it, do you have to make a roll? Is there any kind of thing? No, it's just automatic, right?
Yep.
Okay.
What
How many times can you
exactly?
do that, Mel?
4 times.
So when we get halfway up, you do the same thing.
No, that's why I'm looking upwards.
What exactly is going on? What did I miss?
He's trying to see
Oh.
if there's any like threats, basically, up above
Oh.
us.
Well, 1 second. And you said you're looking upwards, right? Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
nowhere else to look. Okay. What does it say again? Let me pull it up so I see what it. I don't want to give you something that's not.
Yeah.
What spell?
Divine sense.
What's the Hallow spell? Bless you.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Nope, you get nothing. Sorry. Sorry for that.
Damn.
It seems pretty empty in this tower. According to that.
Wait, did we make it to the second floor, or where are we
You're
right
on
now?
You're on the stairs going up to the second floor. You're on the second floor. I haven't described the second floor yet, but yeah, you're basically second floor.
I turn to Dren and ask, is it magical dark again?
No, it's not dark here at all.
Oh, okay. So we could see.
Yeah, it was just
all right.
it seemed like it was just the first floor that was completely dark to ward off people from coming inside.
So you're saying we're on the second floor?
Yes.
Could I roll a perception check to see if I notice anything?
Well,
See if anything out of line, or
sure, but as you're walking up the stairs, you come to what seems like a living space that is oddly bigger than the previous floor that you were on. Whereas the floor below you was about 35-40 feet, this one's almost doubled. It's like 80. Like if it were actually made on something, it wouldn't make sense. It's like just the way it would look, the second floor would just look wider than everything else. Plain wooden furniture just strewn all over like the common like living room area. And then in there's like a small disorganized library with bookcases that reach all the way to the ceiling. Because of the cracks in the wall and stuff like that, there's dead leaves just scattered all over the floor. And it seems like there is 2 bedrooms in this, one on the right and one on the left hand side of the stairwell as soon as you get to the second floor. So as soon as you emerge, you're in the common room, and then to the right and to the left of you, it seems like there's 2 bedrooms. Both doors are slightly cracked, but it's like that's all you see for now. But you can go ahead and make a perception check if you'd like to look more.
yeah, I'm gonna see if any of those books catch my eye. See if they can help us out or anything. 7.
Unfortunately, there is nothing that catches your eye, and weirdly, it seems like a lot of these books are just either somebody's personal collection or maybe somebody's diary. Like a lot of them that are there are just written in many different languages and just sitting there collecting dust and dead leaves all over them. What would the rest of you like to do?
Is there a staircase?
There is to continue going up.
Is there anything of note? that looks surprising?
Aside from that, there's 2 bedrooms on this floor, one to the right and one to the left. If you want to give me a perception check, you can go ahead.
All right. I got a 5.
5. It's just like I said before. There's a room to the right and a room to the left. There is the staircase, sort of, that splits the middle of their doors. So you can seemingly continue going up. You can look through here. It's up to you.
All right. I want to go up. Wait, hold on.
I want
Alright,
to
let's
check.
go up.
I want to check the left bedroom.
The left bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay. And you want to continue going up? Or are you going up on your own? Or are you...
I'm with Band of America. I can only do so much.
Okay. Alright, so... give me a perception check.
For me or for...
For, whoever is I think that was Mike, right? That said
Yeah,
they
I
wanted
got
to check the left bedroom. Give me a perception check, please.
Kind of 19.
19. Okay. As you walk into this small, it's like the majority of this this floor is that common room when you come up out to like like the top of the second floor stair, like as you're walking into it. Most of it is like the common room, like living room, middle-y area of these 2 bedrooms, and the library that you saw that had nothing of note. In this left bedroom, it's just a small bed chamber. There's a bed, trunk, a desk, and then because you rolled so high, tucked neatly against the wall is a pair of newly shined shoes. And on the desk there rests a quill and a pot of ink, and 2 books are seemingly open on this desk. One looks to be quite old, while the other looks to be, surprisingly, out of all of these things here, like newly bound, like a newly bound book.
Hey guys, I just noticed something a little weird in this bedroom. See some freshly shined shoes and what appears to be someone writing a book, or I don't know, it looks like a brand new book of some kind. Kind of seems out of place. I think we should maybe go ahead with caution.
Can I read the book?
Sure. And not really gonna make you roll for it. Because I mean it's wide open, it's light in here, it's open to the page where it says it seems to be it's written in common, so you do speak common, correct?
Yeah.
So it's written in common, and it appears to be that from what you can gather, the books that are next to him, the 2 books that are next to this book written, it appears that this one that's newly bound is this person trying to translate the weird, strange language into common, and it states, Vecna is a figure of myth with a golden eye and withered hand. It was said that anything this figure wished for, he came true. He met his untimely demise when somebody stole his, chopped off his hand and made away with it while they slept. And that's the only sentence, apart from, as you're looking at it further, it appears that there's a bunch of spilled ink over the rest of the page, but that is exactly what you get from this open, newly bound book.
And you said there was 2 other books next to it?
Yeah, written in a strange language that and from what you gathered, it's this, whoever was writing this in common was translating the 2 books that are next to it.
Can I check the trunk? Is there anything in the trunk?
Sure. Give me an investigation or perception check, please.
17 investigation.
17. Okay. You see a couple pieces as you open the trunk. It's not trapped or anything like that. As you open it, you see there's a couple pieces of cloth. You see there's some simple like clothes, like a robe almost. That you would wear to bed, like a bedrobe kind of thing. Like think outside the game. Think like the thing Grandpa Joe wears in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory from back in the day, like that kind of thing. So you see that. You see what appears to be a couple things of like shoe polish. So that's where the cloth and the shine shoes like kind of strike something to you, but those are freshly shined, so that's kind of weird that you saw earlier.
Yeah.
I would like to approach the staircase.
Staircase and continue moving up.
Hang
You
on.
want to check the other bedroom?
I'm gonna go check the other bedroom, Mike. I also
I'll
turned to
go.
Dren and I asked Dren, just refresh my memory a little bit. We're here for his hand, correct? That's the timepiece?
Correct.
So according to this, if the hand was chopped off and stolen, it might not even be here.
Oh, that's not good. Oh no.
I mean, if this is what I'm reading is 100% correct, then the hand's probably not here. Again, not any fault of your own, just
I mean,
from what I'm reading.
Let me take a look at the book, and I'm gonna roll for Dren to see if he understands all that.
The language?
Yeah.
Well, if he
In
understands
common,
the two, no, the two other
one.
books. What is this mysterious? Like, can I look at it because I know 4 different languages.
Yeah, same.
What languages do you guys know?
My language, the bird language, Orin, and Celestial.
I know Draconic, Elvish, and Primordial.
Okay. It's because you know Primordial. You gather that this is Infernal. You can't read it, but just by looking at like the glyphs and the way it's written, because they're eerily similar, Primordial and Infernal. But you gather that it's that, but you can't make it out.
Does anyone know Infernal?
No, I do not.
Nope.
Darn.
Dren, do you know Infernal?
I don't. I know Celestial, Common, Elvish, and well, I am sort of Goblin, so yeah, I know Goblin. Anake might. I would assume she knows every language.
Huh.
But since we don't understand this one, it could be that the person who did it also did it, and maybe they're wrong?
Oh, I'm not saying this is 100% guarantee that the hand is stolen, but that is what's written. So it is a 50-50 chance here.
I say maybe we check the other bedroom and see.
Yeah, I'll go with
Anything.
Mike and check the other bedroom.
Let's get it.
You can give me a perception or investigation again.
13
I got a
for
15.
investigation.
You got a 15?
Yeah.
I got a 13.
Okay, I'm combining the two of you, so, and taking the average, so you're both fine. As you walk into this one, it appears that whoever set up in this bedroom, there were a couple. There's like a wardrobe that's kind of open, that contains some men's clothing, some women's clothing, again some night clothes that are just like hung up on like a wall hook. You can see like a small basin in the corner with a mirror, kind of like Like it was either like a makeshift sink or the area where whomever was shaving themselves in front of this mirror. That's there's a bed, there's a pillow.
Now,
a bed with a couple
with the-
pillows.
With the clothes, they look like the people have been here recently, or we're talking about like old weathered.
In this room, it's old.
In
and
this room.
In this room, it's old and weathered. Pretty much everything has been old and weathered, aside from the one book that seemed newly bound, and in the other room, that one pair of shoes that was freshly shined.
All right, Thorin, I think we got company here. We're definitely not the only people here.
I agree.
We should probably tell the others.
Meanwhile, we probably have. So Dren goes. Meanwhile, oh, Whisper over here just wants to keep going up.
Yes. I'm still making my way to the staircase.
Okay. I mean, sure enough, it seemed like the door. It seemed like now, from what you gather, it was only that first door on the first floor. Everything else is completely almost connected. Whether or not it's like a small little platform like the second floor was, that you would like step into like a middle common area before continuing to go up to the further floors, but it was only that one door surrounded by the magical darkness on the first floor. Everything else is
So just
sorry, go ahead.
So just a heads up, everyone. It looks like we're dealing possibly with somebody that has pretty advanced level of magic here. So we need to be on our guard because they definitely could have set up more shit.
Yeah, and could potentially be more than one person. We don't know.
Potentially.
It might have some magic skills. But does he have some fighting skills? Probably not.
Do we?
That's a pretty high assumption there.
I mean, we just fought yesterday. Do we have to fight again?
Yeah,
I
I
approach
would-
the staircase.
I would like to avoid fighting, if possible.
Okay, so you guys start moving towards the third floor. As you get to this third floor, the area seems to change a little bit. There's still a staircase that you can see, but it appears as if this floor is almost extra dimensional. It almost sort of reminds you as to if you were to look past the city in Avitas, how it has that kind of black sheen to it, and there's really nothing there, but there's this beautiful green and almost fall-like kind of botanical garden just sitting on this third floor. There's no light coming in from the outside. There's nothing here. It's just this beautiful botanical garden. There's gray stone that surrounds like a courtyard. It's if somebody wants to go ahead and give me, whoever wants to give me a perception check, and let me know what they get.
15.
15? Okay, great. So from what you gather, it seems like what the outside of this grove that that this tower sits on now looked like before this tower ever was erected, or what it looked like during better times. It's just this beautiful, almost like grove, like outside out here, but no trees are dead. It's flourishing green and vibrant red and orange, almost like you're driving up to like upstate New York in real life in fall time, and you see all those trees on like the side of the mountain,
Foliage.
all the different colors.
I asked Dren, do you know what kind of magic this is by any chance?
I would imagine that Vecna had a hand in some of this. That would explain the green stuff on the door downstairs. He dealt with a lot of necrotic. This being so lively is weird. I don't understand this floor. This floor is weird.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure.
I was actually going to suggest that as well.
Are you higher than me?
What do you got? I got.
Yeah,
plus
no,
5.
it's. Yeah, go ahead. If it's high, go ahead.
1A1.
Yeah, good. Good job. Yeah,
Alright.
that was a good team decision there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do one for Dren as well. You actually rolled higher than Dren.
It's alright, Drew. We got you, buddy. Don't worry about it.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't know that he failed.
Don't worry, Drew. We got you, buddy.
I'm telling you outside of the game.
And I'm letting Dread know either way. We got him.
Okay, so from what you gather, this floor seems to be some sort of life cleric or some sort of cleric that has restored this area.
Okay. So guys, it seems that there's some kind of clerical magic going on. Maybe some restoration.
Like a cleric of the life domain, excuse me. I said it.
Okay. Some kind of clerical magic, some kind of restoration power as well. Kind of just bringing the life back into this area. I don't think it's anything dangerous, but let's just be cautious just in case.
But necrotic to life magic is very strange.
That's why I'm saying it's a bit unsettling.
I mean, I think we should take a team vote here. Are we walking in, or
Oh, we're walking in.
You're walking into the
Yeah.
grove, or
Are you
like
walking
to
in?
like this grove, or you're walking up, like you're like, I mean, there you see, almost 20-30 feet in front of you what seems to be, it's very odd because like I said, it seems extra dimensional, but you can see that there's like a set of stairs almost in front of you that would lead up, but it leads to nothing. I mean, as far as you can see, it leads to nothing. But just from a general passive perception, kind of, you would gather that this may take you to the next floor.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go check that out.
Okay.
Crawling through
I
the
agree.
grove.
Okay. So you and Soul Whisperer are moving to the stairs, while everybody, I'm assuming, is standing back to see if you fall and make a fool of yourself.
Sure.
Okay. So you.
What am I gonna fall? What am I gonna fall in?
You would just like fall. Well, you don't.
You
Trip
said
over
you
my own
assume
feet.
You don't.
Just trip over my own
You
feet.
said
Gotcha.
you assume that leads us to the next floor.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just walking up to the door, just like to the
Right,
staircase.
just from a general consensus and like having common sense, yes, you would think that it would lead you, but it leads to nothing. Is what I said.
It leads to nothing. It's a brick wall. It leads to nothing. It's
Well, no,
a hole.
it's a couple of stairs. You're in a tower. It's a spiral staircase, so it's like there's just one. It's like we'll say like half a spiral, kind of just stopping in midair.
So it's a stair that doesn't lead
we
to the
can
next
see
floor.
that.
Yes.
Okay, so then it doesn't lead to the third floor. Gotcha.
You want to check
We're-
it out because you said you
on
were.
the third floor.
Fourth floor. Sorry.
Yeah, it would be the fourth floor.
Yeah, I want to check it out.
Okay, so
Just double check, make sure that it's collapsed or whatever's happening.
Okay, so you see Vanomir with Soul Whisper in his hand walk up the steps, and where it seems like, just looking at this, the way it's set up, that maybe they would just fall and, because there's nothing there at the end of wherever these stairs are, he vanishes.
Oh hell yeah, that's dope.
Oh shit.
Perfect.
So wait, so you're saying the garden and the stairs are two separate ways, correct?
There's the staircase, like we'll say it's in the middle of the garden, right? as you came up to this third floor. The third floor is the garden, like itself, like you're in the garden, and then about 30 feet in front of you, there's a seemingly half of a spiral staircase that just stops, and you just saw Vanomir walk up it and vanish with Soul Whisperer in his hand.
So guys, what do you want to do? I mean, do we want to investigate this first, or do we want to follow them?
Can we hear them? Can we come back down? Like, are we just...
Sure, yes. I mean, you are on... Yeah, I mean, as soon as you guys get to the top of this, you're just in a humid room that's filled with abandoned lab equipment. That's all you see right now. And you see that there's like a sickly kind of like green light, but you do hear them below you trying to figure out what is going on, and you guys...
I use my magic hand, and I just kind of gesture them to like follow.
Okay, so as you guys are trying to figure out what to do, you see from the space where they vanished, you see a blue mage hand kind of appear, just almost like it's in midair at the top of these, at the top or the end of what these stairs are. That's kind of like, you know, using one finger to just gesture to you to come up the stairs.
Do we want to follow them? Yeah, I believe it is. Should we follow them?
Have you casted Mage Hand in front of everybody yet, that they would know that this is your Mage Hand? Or did you?
I did at the door.
Yeah.
And
oh, that's
I
right.
tried.
You did do it at the door. Yes. So you would know that this is Soul Whisperer's hand from when he cast it at the door on the first floor.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess I'll follow. I'll go up.
All right, I'm right behind you.
Mael, you coming?
Yeah, I follow them.
Okay. Because of just that, who was the last to walk up the stairs?
Dren or
Dren.
Mael?
Dren?
Yep.
It was Dren. Need him to make a charisma save. And he makes it. Okay. And okay, so as everybody comes to on this fourth floor, you are now regathered with Vanomir and Soul Whisperer.
What's up, guys?
As I explained to them, you're in this. It's almost the same size and the same setup as the first floor. That 35-40 foot range, like around in diameter. It's very humid in this room. There's just abandoned lab equipment all over. Some empty vials, all covered in dust. There's just this weird kind of that sickly kind of black green light shining from a few of them that you had seen hurt Vanomir from the door, and that some of you have seen coming from the top of the tower. There is a plant on the wall that has this odd kind of face to it, and it's just kind of like groaning and seems like it's in pain, but it's this weird kind of this green. It almost looks as if it's a tree that's kind of embedded into the wall but covered in ivies, like there were down on the floor below you. That beautiful green has now turned kind of black and sickly, and this creature is kind of in the wall. He's not attacking, he's not doing anything. It just seems like he's withering in pain, like in the wall. And it's like a plant kind of creature. It's kind of fused with the wall, if you will.
Could I try talking to said creature?
Absolutely. I mean, what
Does
do
it-
you say?
I just want to ask, are you okay? And do you know how we can help you?
I do not. I don't know how you can help me. What? This place is not safe. You shouldn't be here.
Who are you?
I'm a scientist. My name is Bryn. I don't know what happened to me. Me and my colleagues found this place. We discovered many things of an archlich that lived here and was up here in my lab one day, and I don't know, so much pain.
Does anybody have any magic to possibly heal this guy? To help Bryn?
Nope.
I do not.
I could put him out of his misery.
Let's not get hasty.
Dren is going to. Dren says, I can try one thing, but I can't guarantee that it would work.
Let me talk to him.
Ayel, you want to talk to him?
Uh.
Or to me?
I'm
the tree
gonna
guy.
try. I'm gonna try to persuade the tree guy to tell us his true intentions.
Okay. Does he have to make a saving throw or anything? Or you're actually
I have
trying to
to- I have
persuade
to-
him?
Yeah, I have to
Okay,
roll a
I didn't know if
persuasion.
you were casting a spell with it. I'm sorry.
No. I'm rolling a roll a persuasion check.
Yep. Okay. So go ahead and roll a persuasion check for me. That's really funny. Really funny. I have you casting a persuasion check and our other group in this.
All right,
What's it called?
I got a 16.
It's Ariel, just good one too. You got a 16. Hey. 1 second. I gotta take a deep breath to do this one.
What are your true intentions?
Yeah, what do you actually say? Sorry, that's it. Just what are your true intentions?
Yeah, I just want him to tell us like what actually happened and is he good or bad?
I was sent here from Whitestone. My boss, king, whatever, my lord, told us to search the area, figure out what had happened. He told me that him and his friends killed the Whispered One, or Vecna, or whatever you would like to call him. But they didn't know what happened with his body, and they knew they killed him because he stopped. And for someone that powerful to just stop out of nowhere, it's unusual. Me and 2 others were tasked with coming here to investigate for the Lord of Whitestone, the Lord and Lady.
James, one question. You said I was from here. This is my homeland.
Yes.
Would I know who the king/queen would be?
You wouldn't know per se who the Lord and Lady are. You do know of Whitestone and have heard of them. like have heard of that there's a lord and lady in Whitestone, but from where you were in the Cobalt Soul, you were kind of, because you're an Aarakocra, you were kind of like up in like mountainy regions and far away. You were kind of on the opposite side of the map, if you will, of that continent. So
Okay,
you would,
so
you
dumb-
would have heard of the town. You wouldn't have heard.
So,
their
dumb
names.
question. The book you gave me
Mhm.
had names of the, because I read the whole thing.
Okay.
So, should I not know that? Or since it was in the book you gave me, I do know that?
Since it was in the book, you do know that. You do know that it's Lord.
If I'm correct.
Yes. No,
If,
you are.
if it starts with a B?
No.
Okay, then no. Then it was a totally different story within the book. That's why. All right,
Okay.
never mind.
It starts.
That's
with
why I wanted to
a,
ask.
starts with a P.
All right. So is there still any way we can help this guy?
Right. You being embedded into this tree, is this a disease? Or is it some type of poison?
I don't know. I up here doing experiments on the robes left behind by the. There was no body. We found no body, but we found robes, and we found, and you can kind of see, like, it's very odd. He kind of like lifts up what should be a hand, but it's this weird kind of like, almost like monstrous kind of looking, not in size, but just looking. This kind of like weird monstrous like tree limb that he kind of like lifts up to kind of point in a direction. I was taking samples from the Dragonborn hand over here, and as I was looking into things, I must have gotten too close to something or set off a trap. I don't know how long I've been here. Just in so much pain.
Does anyone know if this is curable? I'm talking to everyone now.
I have no idea.
Gren
I don't have a clue.
Gren goes, I can try something. I don't know if it would work. I
Because
can,
if it's a disease, I can cure him.
I also
That
have,
might be an Arcana check.
I also have the greater restoration. I can try that.
Better than anything I got. Is there any like paperwork or books on the desks or anything?
This one, no. It's just kind of like vials and lab, like lab equipment.
Alright.
You know,
I just want to ask Bryn one more question. Do you know what happened to your partners?
I assume they were killed. I don't know. I haven't. Again, I have no idea how long I've been here. Don't really get visitors or questions. Kind of nice.
Fair enough.
Can I ask him if Vecna's hand is here?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
I want to know if he knows. Does he know if Vecna's hand is here, or if Vecna's here, or what? Or did he say he's dead?
we never found a body. My lord and his lady said that they killed him, and the only way they knew they killed him was because he stopped pursuing them for a number of years. And when we got here, me and my two compatriots, all that was here was a Dragonborn's hand and a robe. There was no body. It doesn't make sense that it was a Dragonborn's hand because Vecna was not Dragonborn.
All right, can we help this guy out? He's
Dren's gonna.
giving us some information here.
I think we
Let's try to
call
help
it.
this guy out.
You think
we
you think
take
you
him
want?
out?
Take him out.
Yeah.
You guys could do whatever you want. You tell me.
I realized I was muted the whole damn time. Where's the Where's the Dragonborn hand?
You're screaming that at him?
No, I don't. I'm not actually trying to scream it. I'm just annoyed I was muted the whole time.
Oh.
Where's this Dragonborn hand you speak of?
Well, when that like weird kind of like tree limb kind of like mosily like it hurts him to move, he like points to like the middle of like a table in this abandoned dusty ass lab, and you can see that there's a due to what you would think would be like age and time and just the elements, it's almost like a withered dragonborn hand. It's a red dragonborn hand, but it's kind of like almost, I won't say advanced stages of decomposing, but it's like starting to decompose, and it doesn't look well, but you can tell that it's a red dragonborn's hand. Just kind of in the middle of this table, kind of like encased in, just to probably encasing it probably helped it, not completely go away.
Can I roll like a perception or investigation? I'm trying to figure out if it's anyone that I know from my like village or what used to be my village.
Sure. That would be, I would say, give me a history or a investigation check. Your choice.
I got a 12. Sick.
12. There's nothing. God bless you. I think
Thank
you
you.
said. Yeah.
Yes, thanks.
What you gather is, it's a dragonborn hand. It's a red dragonborn hand. Were there any red dragonborns in your previous village? I'm sure there were tons. So there's nothing on it that is overly identifying on it, other than it's a red dragonborn hand.
Okay.
You said it's is it like encased in glass?
Yeah, it's encased in glass. Think Beauty and the Beast, the rose.
Yeah, I would not take it out of that.
Yeah.
Is the glass movable, or it's like stuck? It's like, it's like on a pedestal.
It's movable. It's just like it's kind of like. So I said that just so you can have like a kind of vision of it. But it's like, it's like on like a little podium. It's kind of just sitting in there, not floating or anything, but it's just encased in this glass, kind of almost like if you in real life were to have like an autograph or something like that, like something that you would put on display, but it seems like it was taken care of that way just so when they weren't when Bryn or whomever was not trying to take samples from it, they were still kind of preserving it.
Okay, Ren, can you teleport that back to Anake? She may be able to find out who this belongs to.
When we leave, yes, absolutely.
Okay, beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful.
You want me to hold it, or any one of you can hold it.
I'd rather not, because I don't want to, like, if something happens and it breaks.
Oh, somebody has to hold it. I can't. It has to be within our possession when I.
Oh, that's what I
us.
was asking. That was can
no,
he
I
just
can't
teleport it?
You just teleport the object, then I can't teleport us. But if I teleport us,
Understood.
yeah.
Okay. I mean,
I'll hold it.
So what happened?
What'd you say?
are we done exploring? No.
There is the roof. It's up to you.
Hang on, did we try to heal the guy?
What's that?
Did we try to heal Bryn?
I mean, you could try. Bren went to go cast greater restoration before all this was happening. So kind of like as this conversation's happening, Dren has his hands on, you know, that kind of like weird green kind of sheen to this plant, kind of like hybrid wall creature kind of thing. And you know, it's let me roll for this, even though it's not a rolling one. Let me roll for this. Dren's got his hand on there, and it seems like I'm not sure if I'm not touching him or the wall. Like maybe I'm touching the wall, but nothing. It's not working. I can't do anything. Sorry. That was the best thing that I had.
It's alright, Dren.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
I don't have any healing magic.
I got shit.
I'm gonna try to use lay on hands for 5 HP, because if it's a disease, he'll be cured.
Okay. Does it say anything about curses?
No.
And unfortunately, you lay your hands on him. You try to heal him. You lay your hands on that weird plant wall creature as you're trying to, channel Anake and your celestial spirit now at this point. Since Anake helped and saved you, it doesn't seem to work as well, unfortunately.
I say to the group, then, do we just want to put this guy out of his misery then?
Well, Bryn, it's up to you. We can end your suffering here and now, or you can stay in hopes that somebody comes along and is able to cure you. It's your call, sir. I'm not going to take your life without your consent.
Can you answer me a question?
Sure.
You mentioned my friends, or I mean, so did I. Weird. Were they here? Did you see them? Why haven't they come upstairs? What happened to them?
We've seen no sign of life except for you, really. We've seen some polished shoes, a book, and a
My
trunk
shoes
that was.
stayed polished all this
Yeah.
time?
Yes. Oh, those are your shoes.
Yeah, I was the only one out of all of us that did that.
Well, they're still polished.
Doesn't make any sense.
There still may be. I mean, we haven't checked the roof, so maybe we check the roof first, Bryn, and see if somebody's up there, maybe doing God knows what.
I would say be careful because of what happened to me, but I think you get the point. I have heard walking. If my friends are up there, I wish to see them. If they're not, if you come back down, I wouldn't be opposed to being put out of my misery.
Understood.
Thank you.
Understood, sir.
Thank you.
Of course.
Did anybody take the hand?
Mike did.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
holding it.
Mike did.
Okay.
I mean, no issue. It seems like as you pick it up, you left it encased in the glass, I'm assuming, and it's
I'm not fucking with it. It's in the glass, and that's it.
Then, yep. No issue.
I have a question.
Not trying to give anything away there, but no issue. Still in the
Is
glass.
there-
You're fine.
Is there like a closed vial of that light green stuff, or no?
Not a closed one. There are a couple in there that are very lightly, still have maybe like a third of the vial left. and I'm talking like the short, skinny like tubes vials.
Yeah.
There's
Is
some
there
in there
any
that
way
have like
to-
a third, and it's like it's very dim black green kind of light coming off of it.
Is there any way to close them?
I mean, make an investigation check. I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's not that hard. So even as long as you don't roll a nat 1.
I critted.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, you
wait.
critted with a 2. Hell yeah, brother.
The B's on top. But if you
I
look,
said
the
as
B's
long as you don't roll a nat 1.
no,
You
but the
rolled a
B was
2.
on top. No, that's fucked up though. The B was on top. That's why I don't understand that roll. But whatever, that's fine.
Oh, okay. Either way, yeah, I mean, on the floor, there's like, a couple like corks or kind of like things that you can use to close off.
All right,
you know-
I would like to cork one and take one of the vials that has.
Easy enough. Nothing, no kind of damage or harm comes to
Alright.
you. But as you pick it up, it's got even though it's only like a third full, it's got this kind of like weird weight to it where it's heavier than you thought it would be. I mean, it's not overly heavy where it's like
Okay.
making your arm hit the ground, but it's
Okay.
got this weird heavy feel
Alright.
to it.
Okay. I mean, I guess we should go to the roof then. If Mike has the arm, we got a sample of this stuff to see exactly what this is. Maybe we can help some other people if we find them in the future. I mean,
Yeah, I also agree. We should go to the roof.
Let's do it. Orgy time.
Hell yeah, orgy time.
Orgy
I swear
rave.
to God, if we go up there and there's 2 people fucking,
The rave G.
You get up
The
there and
rave game.
everybody's
Or
fucking.
rave.
All of a sudden, all of you start fucking. No, I'm kidding.
anybody,
Don't come.
Sausage. You ever see Sausage Party, bro?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the end of the sausage party as soon as you cross the threshold.
Hell yeah.
the wraith that came has come to come.
Ugh.
Damn, I'm gonna have to watch Sausage Party now.
Yeah, same. I mean, I could put it on probably after this for us in Discord.
There it is.
Nice.
All right,
Let's do
this,
it.
boys.
Okay, so you guys are moving up to the
Yeah.
to the roof, or what's essentially the roof, because this tower is in such disarray.
Yeah.
As you're walking up, you kind of see and gather that which you hadn't before, that there were probably maybe like 100 floors to this tower at some point.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But it's just because it's become so weathered from time and whatever happened in the battle that's been mentioned to you as to the Whispered One dying. It's taken some damage to this tower. So as you're walking up, you just kind of see what looks like it kind of looks like crumbled almost where it would have kept going, which from every way you looked before, everything looked smooth. Like everything looked like, no, this is the roof and this is the top. Like there was no kind of thing that you got before. As you get up here, it's kind of a domed room, and you don't know if this dome was intentionally put here, by, maybe by Bryn, maybe by others, maybe it's just the way this room was laid out, but it seems to be some sort of like observatory now, where it's domed off. There's like a telescope kind of thing in the corner where you can look out into the night sky above Exandria. On the far back, like, I don't want to say wall, but there is still portions of this tower like tower wall that are still kind of there. It just seems like a clear dome has been put over the top of it now, because this is now where it ends, if that makes sense to everybody. It's like a domed window now at the top of this thing. On the far back wall of what would have still been tower to continue going up, you see kind of like a picture frame that has a circular gate on it that's made of pitched black metal, and you can kind of see. You don't know if maybe your eyes are playing tricks on you because of the night sky, the way it's shining through the dome, but you swear it could be that green light that you saw on the floor below you, and what you saw last night during watch, and everybody keeps alluding to this faint green energy.
This is like a dome?
So yeah, so there's like a, for all intents and purposes, we'll say it's like there would have been another floor, right? Correct? Like above it, but halfway it kind of crumbled and stopped. So now this is the quote unquote roof, and there's like a glass dome that is somehow now put on top of it. And then on the portion of the wall that would have been more tower going up before battle weathering effects and all that kind of stuff, there's a circular kind of like frame, like a picture frame almost, that has this gate kind of thing on it, like this gate kind of design on it, and it's got like barbed wiry kind of pitch black metal going through it with a faint hint of, depending on which way you move and which way you glean it, that like dark, nasty looking green that's been prudent throughout all of this.
I'm not a fan of this green shit.
Agreed.
Saying that as Ragnar, or are you saying that as
Both.
Frank?
So what do you guys want to do? Because the rest of the room is empty, correct? There's nothing else in there?
Yeah, there's just like a telescope in the corner. It seems like this room would have been like an observatory, right?
Alright.
At some point, and it's like kind of a little area where there was a telescope that like what seemed to have peered out a window or something like that, and this room would have been like an observatory, or kind of like low kind of ground, like looking out at everything else that it would be coming towards this tower.
It's just strange because Gron said he heard footsteps above, so for there to be nobody here is a little strange.
Yeah, where'd these footsteps be at? Because it's a bit suspicious up here.
We'll perceive something.
Yeah, I mean,
I will roll a perception, and I rolled blindness.
and you rolled blindness. No, but I'm gonna do this real quick. Have it on a sheet that I prepared for myself to make it easier on me. I'm gonna look. Got the highest passive perception, 12. Damn. Nobody. The highest passive perception is 12.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, if anybody, Dylan, Vanomir, you asked if, what the footsteps are, so I will say you can either make a roll as well, or Thorin can go again, and I'm giving you advantage on this one, just so.
I'll give it a shot. Screw it. Perception, right?
Yeah, perception, please.
17.
Okay. Yeah. It seems like, just based off of the way you're looking at this, that like picture frame on the wall that's in the corner over there that would have led up is some kind of like not a portal, but it's some kind of how back in Avitas, how you like a transportation circle almost, but it's got that weird black green energy on it.
Secret tunnel.
Bren, what do you make of that painting over there? Can you like? Is that like a portal? Do you know? Can you tell where that leads?
I can't tell where it leads, but oh boy, bad based off colors, bad, real bad.
Real bad. Well, I mean, you know, we're here to do a job. So we gotta keep pushing forward. Can we check out the dome first? I want to check out the dome first. That dome. Sure. I just want to check that out.
Look up, basically.
Oh, it's just up.
Yeah,
like it's just above us.
Yeah, so it's like I said, it's like if half the top of this, right, would be like you're going to the next floor, and halfway it got cut, severed, no more tower, and somehow something, maybe somebody built it, maybe magically it was put here, but there's like a cover over like a cover over the top of this, but it's a dome and it's clear. You can see the sky above you. You can see both Ruidus and Catha, which are the two moons of Exandria that Rachna would know. But yeah, you see the two moons of Exandria just above you.
Cool. I mean, we gotta keep chugging along. We got a mission, so I think we're going through the fucking portal. Let's go. Let's take the fucking whatever that thing is.
I mean, it's a transportation circle, so it's either you. Now that I see it, I have the ability to, but usually somebody transports to it, kind of like how we got to Avitas in the city. It's like an area where you can transport to. I don't know where it goes. I would be able to get us back to Avitas.
If we
from
went
here.
through the portal.
Yeah, but I didn't
You
know.
always
this.
bring us here then?
Yes, right here. Yes, absolutely. Now we
We found a
wouldn't have,
checkpoint.
we wouldn't have to go, back down there by the, when we first came in.
Oh, so it's not like we take it and we go where somebody took it. It's just like a checkpoint, like a waypoint.
Yeah. I mean, that's how transportation circles work.
Darn.
I mean, would take a look at it and see where it was last used for.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We want to know
But-
who's been using it, where they've been going, for
But
sure.
But I can't guarantee that I would know everything.
As much as we could find out. This is the investigation phase of our quest. So
So Dren's gonna roll investigation.
You got it, buddy.
Okay. Right. Like I said, real bad. Judging from this, it was last used by somebody coming from Avernus.
Avernus.
Avernus is the the first level of hell.
Ooh.
Thick.
So it looks like we're dealing with like some kind of fucking demon.
They'll bring us to the second level.
The swag, the eye swag demon.
Nice.
I see your point, but I have never been there, so I can't take us. I can't.
All right. I mean, I think we have a lot of information for Inake. I'm assuming, like you said, we could always come back here, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So,
what do we do about the guy
We're in.
downstairs?
we're going up. We're gonna go. We're gonna kill his ass.
Okay, I thought you
You
were
don't
just
think we
going.
should-
I thought you were just going to leave him, and I was like, oh, I was going to go with it, but you know, I
No,
thought that
no,
was
he's
kinda
he's
weird.
dying.
You don't think we should ask?
When we walk down the Bryn, I just have one question for him before we do him the favor.
I mean, that's Vanomir. Are you immediately going down there and finishing it, or are you?
Oh no,
or
no,
are
no,
you
no,
gonna
no.
allow
I
him
mean,
to do
no.
it?
Of course, I'm not. I mean, come on. You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
For sure.
No, I was. Hey, I gotta ask. You know, could be a thing. Never know. Okay. What is your question for Plant Tree Monster Man?
Bryn, do you know what this vial of green stuff is that's on this laboratory? Because obviously you worked here. So what exactly is this?
What I gathered, I took it from the robes, not from the hand that you took. The robes that were here, they had to belong to him in order to produce that. They had to be Vecna's. For it to give off that light, just from the stories the Lord told me, Hand gave off the light, his eye gave off the light. It only makes sense that his blood, or whatever part of him that remained, also does. I'm assuming it's his blood. What it's used for and what you can use it for. I didn't get that far as soon as I started moving on to that, because I didn't get as far as I hoped with the hand of the Dragonborn. I guess it changed me to this. I guess his blood was cursed or something. I don't know. I'm not good with that stuff. I'm just good in science. And for me to say that as some sort of magical curse is something I never thought I would.
Thank you, Bryn. I appreciate it. I go back upstairs, I guess, and be like,
Bryn slowly kind of, and as you've heard already, like every time he tries to like move, creak, even like
It hurts.
even like when he speaks, it hurts. So after you say thank you and you start walking away, Bryn kind of tilts his head down, like, do it, like just chop it, end it, please.
okay,
Hey guys, hear me
I
out.
mean, you could still talk
Hear
to
me
him.
out, hear
You
me
can
out.
still talk to him. He's just bending his head like, okay, I'm one with this decision now at this point in time. Like, you could do it.
Okay, guys, hear me out. We have a spy here now. He's on our side. If he sees something, he's gonna let us know when we come back. I think we keep him here.
We can't. I mean, we could just leave him there, and he'll be in pain forever. We could put him out of his misery.
We have eyes.
If I see something, then would you kill me?
Maybe.
Have you seen something?
Been a turtle. A warhammer.
Wait, what did you say?
There's been a turtle with a warhammer.
A turtle?
Portal?
Turtle. It's essentially like a turtle person.
Turtle person. Okay. With a warhammer. What were they doing?
They'd come in here, they'd look at me, they'd look at the red hand, they'd raise armies of the undead. Oh no. Is that...
What else are you hiding from us, dude?
Yeah, where's this information been the whole time? Ah, make me not want to kill you now. You jerk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just tell us everything you know, then we'll put you out of your misery, okay?
I came here with Kayleen and Aiden. We were researching Vecna and the possible whereabouts of his body. Or, like I said, Lady and Lord DeRollo. Whitestone. Everything I said was true. I just withheld the total part because Evan seems dangerous and I didn't want what happens to me to happen to you.
Is he the one that did this to you?
Yes.
How often does he come to the tower?
I don't know how long I've been here in this state. However, from what I can gather, because of the moonlight shining through the dome that I put up beforehand, it is pretty out there. I wish I could see it. Seems like once a week. At the beginning, he came more often when I first got here. And we were up here, we were studying things. Well, I was studying things, this was my lab. And it seems like he was protecting the hand that I maybe got somewhere or figured something out. I don't know what it was, but in his eyes it seemed like something, because as soon as I started taking tissue samples he did this. Comes back every now and then. Like I said, about once a week. He was here yesterday.
Explains the skeletons.
To be fair, they may have been there for a while. Seems like he wants nobody coming up here. And because he wants nobody coming up here, I was thinking, if I don't tell you about him, you wouldn't know about him. You'd go. You'd kill me. I'm in so much pain. And I wouldn't have to deal with this anymore.
I have a question. Your partners, where was their laboratory? If this was yours.
They didn't have a laboratory. They were here to guide me and get me here. This was my lab. They had the bedroom across the hall from mine. On, gosh, the second floor, I believe.
All right, so we got a couple things we can do. We could wait it out and set up traps if we want.
We're gonna wait a whole week?
Hey, man.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
Whatever it takes.
I say...
I know we can make it through.
I could transport us here, the day before.
There you go. He could transport us back the day before.
That's
let's
fine.
go back and talk to Anake and
And
see
we
what
should
we
bring the
can
hand
come up
with
with.
us.
Correct.
Or we wait a week.
I say we
live
go
off the
back.
animals. Live off the land.
Well, you
Like
can do
our
that.
fathers
Yeah.
and our forefathers before us.
Vandermeer, there's nothing.
You
here.
could do that.
That was Dren laughing. Dren
no.
laughed at your comment.
We're going
Live
back
off
to
in the
Anake.
Chronic Castle land. Yeah, not the greatest idea.
You can go get cursed. I'm going back. and
I'm
finding
going
what
back
the
and
hand is.
seeing what we can
No,
figure out
I'm
with
not
the
Dirty
Anake.
Dan.
Mael,
Check that other bed.
Mael, are you gonna live off the land?
If someone wants to stay here, I'll stay with them.
Crazy. There's a real one right there.
Vandermeer staying.
Nah, I'll come with you guys. You know, we gotta stay together.
You can do
I'm a
what-
team player. I'm not selfish, but
You can do whatever
you guys
like.
are you guys are pussy. That's all.
Do whatever you like.
You like, we ain't for. I'm going
Let's do
back.
it.
If Dren can bring us back, let's go. Let's go see what this hand's all about. Maybe get
I want
the
some more of that
books.
twisted ale. Realistically,
Same.
Okay. Oh, I mean, are we? I'll transport us back. You know where, you know where we'll pop up. So, okay.
perfect.
So Dren, takes his, grabs his, kind of, amulet that he wears around his neck. All of a sudden, you see, he puts his hand on that teleportation circle. That, you know, like a picture frame. All of a sudden, as every one of you are, he says, okay, everybody, you know, at least, you know, lay a hand on me, or we have to all be connected in some kind of way, but I have to touch this thing because it's the first time I'm using it. So, so if everybody could just, you know, touch me, I guess.
I'll put my hand on
that
his
sounds
shoulder.
weird saying out loud. So that I
Dren,
could-
this isn't an orgy. All right, calm down.
I knew you were going to go there. And I'm assuming everybody at least like lays a finger or something on him. Whatever.
Yeah.
That
Put my
light
hand on his snipers.
that light that was coming off of it right as you're being kind of like sucked weightlessly back through this teleportation kind of thing for, you know, however many 2 to 5 seconds, however long it takes. You all see that the black and green that was on that circle all of a sudden changes to that blue and white that you've grown accustomed to seeing. To see.
Fucking huzzah!
And all of you are now back. Oh god, I gotta freaking come back over here. We are now back in Avitas, where we was before.
Oh, wow.
So that should be. Who do I have? I have.
Oh, whoops.
I'm there.
Wow.
I have Dren.
And Jake.
Oh, there's Soul Whisper.
Go. Like there, we'll say. Am I missing anybody? I don't think so, right? Oh yeah, I am. Doi.
The wizard himself.
Alright, here we go. So, just like before, where some of you had initially teleported to this realm of Avitas, you are now back in the main city, right here by these, this, you know, as Dren explained to you before, this seems to be the teleportation circle area of the town that, is the main transport in and out of the town. What would you like to do?
I think we need to go see Anake about this hand.
Yeah, it's there right away.
Yeah, let's not waste any time on that. Dren, do we need to like schedule like a time meeting here? I don't know how busy Anake is.
Yeah, what's the custom here?
Yeah, before we
He's not
just
busy.
barge in.
He's not busy.
We
Push
barge
yourself.
in.
Yeah,
let's go.
with me, you're fine. Otherwise, I mean,
We all know she's not doing shit. Let's go.
without me, I mean, I would say
You can
fine.
join.
I would say find me, and then we go. But with me, it doesn't matter.
All right, send it. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go to Anake and let's do this. Let's get this bad Larry over with.
All right, I did not get. I didn't get one that I found that I liked yet, but we'll do it like we did the last time. We'll just say Anake's right there.
Damn!
She's not, but that's where I had her. You're in her throne room as some of you, or as all of you, had been in before. Was there was nothing else that you guys wanted to do along the way to her? You're barging straight to her, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we're
gonna
going
find. We want to find out about the
because
hand.
we have 6 days before we gotta go back. I don't know how time works here, so I might want to ask that though. Like, is time different here than where we were? So like,
We're
we can make it
timekeepers,
back in
bro.
time.
We can go at any time.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Well,
so you
remember,
guys-
really quick. His boots were still like polished, so when he says a week, that might not.
That's what I'm
matter.
saying.
Yeah,
We'll see.
yeah.
Okay, so you guys barge into with Dren leading the charge on this one, just because.
Thank God.
Yeah. You barge into the throne room. You see Anake kind of not sitting on like a throne, or it's not really a throne. It's not a chair. It's kind of like a central chair, but it's not a throne per se. And she's not even sitting in it. She's kind of hovering over it as she is here, like in the visualization that you have. And she looks towards Dren and sees all of you barging in and is like, doesn't say anything, but just looks at all of you as to, like, not menacingly, but or like she's looking like, it looks like she's looking to figure out like where the hand is. Like, you didn't come back with the timepiece. Where is it? Kind of deal. Kind of look on her face.
Ah, shit.
I'm not talking to her. I refuse.
Anake.
It seems as though someone was already there, and the hand was taken. Where, we don't know.
It seems.
Yes, we have this hand, which was left behind. We believe this may have something to do with it. Is there any way that you could find out who this hand belongs to and where they might be?
Are you like forcibly taking the hand from Thorin, or like is Thorin holding it right now so that he can
sure he'll-
present it?
I mean, I'm sure.
I will give it to Vanamir.
Okay.
Okay, presenting the hand.
Okay. I could tell you it's a Dragonborn hand just from looking at it. Let me see. And she just kind of waves her hand and just starts to float towards her. She's not even touching it. It's literally floating in front of her. In its case and everything like that. Yes. I feared this was one of the many timelines that could have been at play. This is the Black Order. This is not good. But they have it.
Who's the Black Order?
Black Order, led by Archon the Cruel.
Cool.
He is the Dragonborn that this hand belongs to.
Oh, darn.
Seemingly, he cut it off
To put the hand.
and fused Vecna's
Vecna's.
with his. Why, I do not know. There are, like I said before when you came here, many, many different reasons as to why he would do this. But the fact that it is this at least narrows it down, so not entirely a bad job done.
We did great. So, there's that. There's also, we have a word of some type of turtle man who is
A
is
turtle?
like, yeah, him too, who's a
That
necromancer.
would be the same. He's a death cleric. That
Yeah.
would be one of the Black Order. That would be one of the people underneath Archon. That would be Krull.
Roll.
Yes, Krull.
Is he known to frequent hell?
If they are frequenting hell, that means that Archon is trying to summon Tiamat.
Well, it seems like they're trying to do that because they're going to hell.
Yes, the cursed
How do you
scientist.
know they were in hell?
Because we found a portal,
And
and Dren was able to.
Dren goes, I touched the transportation circle and found it out. Anake. Yeah. Figured it out that way. Very well. This is most pressing, then. He cannot be allowed to succeed. Because this is not... It's not good. If he summons Tiamat, time could end as we know it.
We definitely don't want that. That's a big no-no. We do know where. What was his name again? The tortoise boy?
Krull.
Krull?
Yes.
We know where he'll be in a week. He frequents the Vecna's lair, according to a tree man that we found.
A tree
By the-
man?
By the name of
What is a tree
Brian.
man? I'm
He was
sorry.
cursed.
Some things
cursed
that are beneath
scientist.
me.
Yeah, he's a
Sorry.
cursed scientist, and he's like pretty much a tree now. Actually, do you have a way to save him by any chance? Because he helped us out a bit. It's a curse that makes him into a tree.
I would have to go there in order to do it, and
Oh,
if I'm going there, what's the point of sending you?
well, though, I was just asking if you have another way to save him. You don't have to be so condescending.
I apologize. I'm not trying to be. It's just that
Really good.
when you're me and deal in time, things
Me.
just doesn't.
So humble.
That's my point. I don't. Time and everything is weird. I don't mean to be it. It's just how I am. I
Understood.
apologize.
It's no problem.
Anake, quick question. How does time work here relative to where we are if we need to be back in 6 days
If you just
of
left,
their time?
you just left there. That would be 2 days here.
2 days here. Okay.
That's only to that plane. From where you just were.
So technically that means we gotta be back in, if we teleport back, that's another 2 days, right?
Correct.
So that would be
mean, you
4
could-
days.
Well, no. You teleport back right now. It would be. You'd be halfway through tomorrow over there. Every
So,
day
yeah.
here is 2 days there. Put it that way.
Oh. Alright, so we got, instead of 6 days, we have 3 days here. Okay.
You have less. You have a third of a day here.
A third of a day.
Let's head back.
Because every day here is 2 days there. So if you spend a whole day here, it will be the 2 days there.
Correct, but he's not coming back for 6 days.
Oh, I misunderstood. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that part.
So if it's 6 days, we have 3 days here.
Correct.
Would be the 6th day. Alright,
Yes.
so we have 3 days to hear and figure stuff out. Could I go to oh man, what's the book guy's name?
Salvador's?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If I Yeah, I'm gonna head over to Salvador's real quick.
I have sort of a surprise. I hope it works. I hope it looks good.
We have Salvador's bookshop.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Yes. Well, because remember, if I move 2 feet to the right, Salvador can't see me, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's metagaming. Cut it out. Okay. Again, this is just for a visual, but this is the best I could find that would, you know, accompany it. Oh my god. This fucking place. Right. There we go. Okay. We'll say... Crap. That lower. Sorry. Bear with me. Okay.
Whoa. That's kind of cool.
Dren is gonna stay behind. He's gonna stay behind at Anake's for now. He will not be coming with you on this journey.
Okay.
I know it's like watery right now, but I don't know why.
Time works weird here.
Yeah.
Salvador, you have a hell of a bookshop there, my friend.
Yeah. It won't come where I want you to. The ground? Hold on. No, let me just place ground down real quick.
Me and my boy Salvador can have a little conversation. Maybe you can help me out.
That
How
place?
far does it go? Oh my god. That's so far.
I don't know it. Heck no. There, we'll stay. I mean, this is the best I could do it right now. Enemy there. Jake, you'll be in his hand.
I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
As do I, but Thorin. There we go. Okay. I mean, we'll just say like this is like the front of it kind of deal, like, and then behind him is I don't know if y'all can see what I'm looking at, and where you kind of like are just kind of like floating in midair on random things that I just built.
Yeah.
That help. I don't know if that brings you straight to where I have you.
Yeah. No, that's a lot better.
Okay. So it's like this, like we'll say like where these two like statues are down at the front there, that would be the opening of Salvador's, like, or like that would be the front desk as you walked into Salvador's, and then it's just it's seemingly like the first time you came here, it's seemingly very small looking from the outside, but then as soon as you walk in, just covered massively in like this massive like library of books that he has. I will also be right back, but I have my headset on, so if you ask questions, I will answer you in 2 seconds. I have to run to the bathroom.
Okay.
One coworker of mine today gave me dark chocolate. That's 85% cocoa.
Okay.
Jake, you're still using the voice.
Yeah, nice. Hey.
Bro,
I'm
you're like, my coworker gave me 85% chocolate. Bro, I was dying.
I'm just gonna keep talking like this. Fuck it. It's from
Alright.
Uganda. It's from Uganda, guys.
Are we good to go? Or we're still waiting?
Waiting on James. He's in the bathroom.
Sorry.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
James is in the
85%
bathroom.
chocolate.
Oh, okay.
I went to get some water.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Just thirsty.
So yeah, this dark chocolate be bumping.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back. I apologize. I am sorry.
You're
Alright.
fine.
Look at clean on the chocolate, James.
The chocolate. I was dying laughing. That's what took me so long because
That's
I may have missed because I was laughing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was laughing at exactly the reason as to what Amel said. All of a sudden, I just randomly heard, and then I have 85% chocolate. And I was like, what the hell is happening?
Trying to break the tension.
God bless you. Okay,
Thank you.
so, Ragnar, and whoever wasn't listening before, this is the best I can give you for Salvador's.
Okay.
Like I said, it seems on the outside when you come up to it. This is something that you gleamed from the first time you went there. It seems small. It seems like just like a, like a normal one-story building. But then as you go inside, and you come up to, we'll say like where these statues are. I don't know if it brought you to where I was. That's why I had to build like this makeshift kind of floating kind of stand for you guys. Where these two statues are, that would be like Salvador's desk, and then the rest of this weird kind of ridiculously long and two-story high kind of library bookstore that he owns sits behind him.
Got it.
And then there are the reason I built this ridiculous thing is because for some reason the floor is water. I mean, I could do that, but then it just brings it all away. Like, it just makes it black. Weird.
That's cool.
Gotta be a way for me. You know what? This is for another day for me to do like that part, but
Yep.
you get the idea.
Got it.
Okay.
Just so I can put down my notes. Who is Arkin trying to raise again? Start with a T.
Tiamat.
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 Like the damn dragon?
You are correct, sir. I mean, I don't know who you're. You're saying that in character? I'm assuming, or are you
No,
like
no,
Jake?
no.
Or are
This
you
is-
like Soul Whisperer and you're just that way now forever in
Wait,
real life?
is my thing on?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Wait, so I was mocking Jake in my
Yes.
voice?
Yes, that's what made it fantastic.
Oh my god.
You were like, Jake, you have the voice mod on.
You know what's funny? I made
on purpose.
I didn't know I had it on, but I made my voice deeper trying to mock him.
Yeah, I know. I heard that.
That's so
That's
funny.
so
I just
great.
because it was absolutely hilarious.
That's why I've been talking like this.
Are we
the
there,
whole time.
James?
Yeah, so you're here now. You're all except Dren. Dren stayed back at Anake's.
Okay. So I'm right at the front desk.
Yeah, you're at the front. Like everybody's at the front desk here.
All right.
Whoever's in the lead is. I'm assuming it's you because you're the one that wanted to come here. So
Mhm.
I don't know if everybody followed you. So actually, that's a good question. Is there anybody that didn't come with Ragnar to Salvador's, or did you all go together?
I'm in
Yeah.
Vanamir's hand. It's up to him.
I went to Salvador's.
Okay.
Vanamir, you want to drink some mead or something? I don't know if he's here.
You're not saying it in the voice. That's why.
imagine.
Let's get some twisted ale right now. Do some oil. Later.
I mean,
He's definitely not here.
in this instance, just for story and funny purposes, if you want to make a strength check, you could say that you're kind of like forcing him in that direction, like you're
It's kinda funny.
you're trying to
That's
hover,
kinda
you're
funny.
trying
I
to
like
hover
that.
towards the happy hour.
Nah, it's alright. We'll survive.
Okay.
Whatever autopilot Vandermeer does, that's what we'll do.
Autopilot says we will as soon. I can't do deal, but we will. But let's just go here first, because remember we like live there when we're here, so we have to go back there anyway. So let's just go here with our friend first, and then we'll figure it out. Then Twisted Oils all night till we pass out.
Well, we can't. We have to go back soon.
You got 3 days here.
No, I said we have a third of a day. No.
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 Anake was mistaken in that
Oh,
exchange.
dumbass. Of course she was.
That was only if we had like a day left here.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we only had a day here, we would have a third of a day. But since it's 6 days ahead that we need to get back there, we have 3 days here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we get drunk all night. Perfect.
Yeah. Yes.
You can arm wrestle as much as you want.
Yes. Yes.
Hell yes.
Oh,
There he
he's
is.
back. There he is. I autopiloted you for a second.
Yeah, what's going on? Sorry about that.
No,
We're
you're
at the
good.
bookstore.
We're at the bookstore?
We're getting our,
everybody's
yeah.
at the bookstore.
Why don't you just ask him now if he
What's-
wants?
Well, yeah. I mean, we could retcon everything I just did if you want to ask him now.
No, what's up? I'm sorry. What's going on?
Do you want to come to the bookstore? Or you want to go get drunk?
Oh,
Nobody would be
Zipper.
going with you. The question about getting drunk was from Soul Whisperer.
Ooh.
Do we really do the strength check thing? That would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that'd be so funny.
That would. That really would.
Let's do it.
No, they want me to do a strength check to see if I could control you and make you get drunk.
Not control you, not control him. Just
No,
like
not
kind of
control
like,
you.
Drag him to the bar.
After he says no or whatever,
Wouldn't it be a
you're just kinda
persuasion?
you're kind of like nudging in that direction, or
Persuasion check.
He's just
He's
going
not
one way,
persuading,
Dylan's trying to
bro.
go the
He's-
other.
He's
Yeah.
dragging you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
it'd be a,
He's a big boy. He can make his own decision.
it would be a contested strength. Yes.
Yeah, bro. Let's go get twisted, bro.
Opposite of what I said.
Task failed successfully.
Nah, bro, we're getting twisted.
Okay, so Vandermeer
Reverse
and
psychology.
Vandermeer and Soul Whisperer head straight to say whatever they would like to say to you, as they are not coming to the bookstore and they go to the happy hour, or so it seems.
I say.
Fuck you nerds, we're out.
Alright.
And that's it.
Bye, guys. I'm gonna go get fucking twisted.
Bye, guys. We'll meet you there. We'll meet you there when we're done.
I say to
Agree,
Vanity,
loser.
I say to Vanity before we go through the door, yo, no more arm wrestles.
No.
Yes.
I'm arm wrestle everybody in that bitch.
Mael, are you coming with us?
What? I'm gonna go to the bar.
Okay.
You're going to the bar.
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay.
We're getting
So-
twisted out here, brother.
All right. For the sake of this, right now at Salvador's, it is just because we're getting close to 3 hours, and everybody would like to go to bed or we're at 2.5 at the moment. So for the sake of this, Thorin and Ragnar, you are the only two at Salvador's. What are you looking for? What would you like to do? What would you like to ask him? Everybody else has gone to the happy hour. We'll do that next. I have to do one at a time. I'm sorry.
Salvador, nice to see you. I just have,
Yes.
I'm looking for 3 books, if possible.
3.
Maybe you have them, maybe you don't.
I mean, it depends on which book, but most are about 20, 25 gold. Do you wish to purchase, or
No,
you know the
no.
drill?
Yeah, no, I'm renting and reading here and giving it back to you. I'm not.
Some are more
Buying
than
it.
others to rent, but yeah, you
I,
get the
I
idea.
understand. Okay. Do you have any books on hell?
Which level?
Level
First one.
1.
Avernus?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
How much would that be to rent and read?
I mean, how fast of a reader are you?
Pretty fucking quick.
For an hour? About 2 gold.
Oof. Okay. And do you have any books on the Black Order and its members, by any chance?
That I'd have to see. Kind of snips his fingers. I wish the snipping would make it through on my microphone, but kind of snips his fingers, and you just see these almost like you saw earlier today with the mage hands that come out of Soul Whisperer. You see these see-through kind of purple mage hands. 2 of them come out and go towards the back. It'll be a moment, but I'm not entirely sure if I have that one. That's a odd request. That's not one that I'm familiar with. I may, but I don't know. They'll find them. If
Completely understand, Salvador. But I would like to take the book that you have on the first level of hell and read it for an hour for 2 gold.
Absolutely. You have 2 gold?
Yeah, I have 4. Now I'm down to 2.
Okay. Give me 1
Trying
second.
to. God damn it.
Alright,
Just
here,
type.
I'll spot him 2 gold.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Do I have the book?
You do. I am giving you... I'm not giving you the whole thing this time. I'm giving you what you would get from it.
Oh yeah, please, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not giving you the that one because I realize now that in that one before it was too much.
Uh-huh.
And
That's why I didn't
too-
say anything.
Too much and too many things that I was not. I was picking and choosing from that what I wanted.
Yeah. Did you?
The gist, what you get.
Salvador, do you only rent by the hour? Or do you rent by the day?
It seems like the. You know, I can't answer that because he might for different books.
I do rent for the day. God damn it, this is the wrong accent. I do rent for the day. It's
Fuck us.
it would be like half. So then to me, it's like at that point, why not just buy the book for another 10 more? You know what I'm saying? Because if you rent it for the day and you take it off site, you could, you know, when you're renting, I want you to stay here with said book so that you're not making copies or doing anything
Completely
weird with it,
understand.
you know.
Hey, Salvador, just out of curiosity, what is the most expensive book you have? Just to kill time here a little bit.
The one on the Time Lords, of course.
Curiosity, what's the price of that one?
Oh, that would be 1,000 platinum.
Maron.
That one is normally not for sale, not for rent, but if I had to put a price on it, it'd be that. But
If only I knew someone who was rich.
That's rich. That's.
you're not here.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying out of game. That's rich. I'm not saying in game.
It's you're not saying that in game?
No. I'm
Salvador
saying
had a
that.
rebuttal for that.
No. No, I'm saying out of game. That's rich. In game, I'll say, oh, okay, that's
That's typically not information that is widely available. If
Salvador, it's between me and you. Don't worry, buddy. I ain't telling shit.
no, not from me. They know I have the book because this is what I do here. It's not information that's widely available to anyone else. It's
Gotcha.
theirs to write, to edit,
Oh,
mine to hold. Really.
so Salvador, I have a question for you.
Yes.
So I read a previous book that I rented, and I have this page from the same exact from the book. So how exactly do you collect these books?
Ah. That is a good question. However, the book that this is, may I see the page?
I
that's
hand him
okay?
the page. Yeah, I hand him the page.
Hand it to him?
I recognize 2 sentences from the book that I rented and read here on
This-
Vecna.
This book is, yes, this is the one that I gave you about the Whispered One a couple of days ago, yesterday. I don't know. Everything blends, when you work every goddamn
Gotcha.
day.
Salvador, I think you need a drink, bud. That's what it
Then-
sounds like.
Then who would watch the shop?
Bring up a good point. Continue.
Yes, this book here has been written before, and it's because it has to deal with Vecna. Vecna is, and the Whispered One, he is all over multiple timelines. So this book has been written before, it has been written multiple different ways. So we have gathered it, or the sum of it, from multiple different timelines. I do not write the books, the Time Lords do. I just hold them and rent them for them.
Do you guys do translations here by any chance?
I do not. I would assume they do when they translate whatever they give me to hold and sell and rent.
Should have taken those 2 fucking books. God damn it. Okay, well, I read the one, got the information. If
Yeah, I was
this
thinking the
fucking
same thing. And that she could have translated it for us if we brought it to her.
yeah, no shit. Now I feel like an idiot. Well, let's put it like this: we're teleporting back there anyway. So if there's somehow, some way we could get it, we could pick it up.
Well, I am
If it's
curious,
still there.
I am curious to know if the shoes are still shine. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be a little nuts. I swear to God, if this particular thing happens that I'm reading with this image,
Oh no.
fuck us.
Dude, I'd be nervous.
Don't
Fuck us.
focus on the image, focus on the work.
I know, but the image is pretty badass.
The image is a possibility.
Fuck us. Oh no, honey, no.
I mean, yours to divulge whatever I gave you. No.
Well, I'll divulge to Mike since he's with me. That's only fair.
I mean, or you could wait till you get back to the bar and give it to everybody. It's up to you.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Yeah, let's wait.
So you
let's
don't
wait.
have to do it twice.
Yeah. So does he have the book on the?
At this point, you see the mage hand come back up, and I don't have much on them. I just have names and what they are. I don't have an actual book. I have a scroll kind of deal. There's not much known about them.
So, how much would that be to rent and read here?
I could just read it to you, to be honest with you. I wouldn't charge you for this. This isn't even a whole page. It's just
I appreciate that. I would just like to know some people that we might be walking into to get just a
one
little
second,
background on
because
them.
It moved away from me. So aside from Archon, who you learned about,
And Kroll, we learned
who
about.
is a dragonborn.
Okay.
You learn about Kroll, which is a turtle person. There's also within the Black Order a minotaur named Torogar, Torogar, and a berserker, a manticore named Chango, Chango.
And it's just names and races, not
It's
what
names
they
and
are.
races. It's not aside from the only thing they have is a picture of Krull, actually, and this is the picture.
Oh, fuck us.
Oh, I want to see.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that he sends it to everybody, so, or eventually when he explains it, this is what you get. You get this picture.
Oh, for
Looks like a pussy.
fuck's sake.
No,
Shit.
no. Wait till I share the the other
Eat
stuff.
shit.
All right, well, oh, damn. We couldn't figure out what particular curse Bryn had. We might have been able to find a book on it here.
Yeah, maybe we could figure it out next time.
Yeah. Zalvador, as always, thank you for the hospitality and the knowledge. And I'm sure we'll be seeing you again shortly.
At anytime, as long as you have the gold.
Do they do beer to go here? I'll bring you a beer if you want. You can stay right here.
I mean, I'm sure Braun would give you one for me if you said it to him. You wouldn't even have to pay for it. I'm sure he would just give it. But yes, Braun is a close friend, so.
Because it sounds like you need one. So,
Well,
I'll be back.
I need more than one, but thank you. I appreciate it, friend. Next time you rent a book, on me.
thank you. I'll be back with that beer.
Thank you.
And yeah, I guess I head over with Thorin to the happy hour.
And I might have another little bit of a surprise. It's not that great, but here we go.
We have a happy hour.
Tried, boys.
Yeah.
Fucking go.
I
Let's
fucking tried, boys.
go.
Okay, this is the first floor. Okay, this is just
Let's
the first
go.
floor.
I
Okay.
love it.
Got it. All right. Sick.
Let's go.
Oh, look at the pig.
You know, I mean,
Hell yeah.
What?
I don't know if the pig is there, but hey, whatever. I tried.
Yes.
If you want it that bad, we'll make it work. Don't worry.
Sounds good. All right.
I gotta get Jakin.
What's a manticore again?
We'll get you in seconds. Get Jakin.
I'll just look it up on Google.
It's like a hybrid creature, I believe.
The fuck? Oh, they're in Harry Potter too? Oh, hell no. Fuck us.
It is hell.
Yeah, I get that.
Sorry. Okay. Go. All right. So, I mean, Braun is actually bigger because we established that he's a half giant. So, for all intents and purposes, the giant people behind the bar are Braun and his wife, who normally goes out and delivers drinks and all that kind of stuff and make sure that you're seated. I have the name of his wife somewhere. I don't remember. ahead.
Oh,
I'm a terrible
so
DM.
Thorn and I are here already.
Yeah, you're on your way here. Thora. So that would be Braun and Thora behind the bar.
Okay.
They're obviously bigger than everybody else because they are half giants.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Is there anything anybody else would like to do? Because we just spent so much time with them, we'll say Thorin and is everybody in this one? I forget. Everybody can see everything?
Yep.
For the people who were here, that would be Mael, Vanomir, Soul Whisperer. What were you guys doing while you got here? While they were reading books for about an hour, say an hour and a half.
We're wasted. All of us, me included.
I was watching
That's
them
true.
drink.
You're watching them. Okay. Any conversation that you guys want to have? Anything that you want?
All I do is complain about the little guy and the angel.
Okay.
What's
What
her
does that
name?
sound like? I mean,
All right, let's be real. That bitch, that angel bitch. What's her name? Mael. What's her name? What is it?
Not okay.
She a bitch. All right.
She's not.
You know
She's not a bitch.
All right, whatever, bro. All right.
He's not a bitch.
You suck. All right.
I
You
like
saw
her very much.
You saw her disrespecting
She's a very
my
nice
boy.
lady.
You saw her disrespecting my boy Vanamir in there.
is a saint.
I was not okay.
She's not much. She's not much of a people person. I don't know her that well either.
She's not much of an anything person. All right. She can't even do math.
He's an angel.
All right?
She's not
She can't even do
I
math.
mean, you're not a person either.
All right. Well, at least I know how to talk to people, kind of well. And I can do
Barely.
basic math.
Wow.
You just talk to them
alright.
so you can steal from them.
Hey, shut up. I don't want to talk about that. Speaking of, that guy has so much money. That little guy, we need to take that money. We need that money. Like, think about it.
No.
Mael,
Why
you could get a golden rope, like net thing. Like, come on.
I don't need that.
But like, you could get it though.
But realistically, if he just asked him for it, he'd probably give it to him.
How about you ask him, but like threaten him at the same time? Because you know he'll give up. He'll give it up if you ask like that.
Why must there always be threats involved?
Like, he's not going to give it
Who
willingly.
hurt you in your past life?
I'm not gay, I think. I
Have
don't
you
know.
always grown up alone?
I don't know.
I'm here
I
for
think
you.
I'm not gay. I don't like her. All right, that's all I need to know. She sucks.
You know what?
So
Can you do this for me? You don't have to like her, but you have to tolerate her.
that's why I didn't talk. That's why I didn't talk much. But she said something stupid, so I had to make a statement. I had to do something. I'll do that. I'll do that out of respect for you, Mr. Angel.
All right. I'm starting to warm up to you.
You're all right, but just keep your eye on her, all right, and the little guy. I don't trust them. I really don't. I'm telling you right now. It kind of sucks.
In all honesty, I trust the little guy more than her. She still hasn't explained to what happened to me.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, honestly, what's his name, Dren, right?
Yeah.
He kind of fucked up that skeleton at the end there, but it was pretty clutch. To be honest, we're in a pickle. We're in quite the pickle, and he kind of 360 no scoped her, or that guy. He's like,
I gotta mute myself.
I don't trust him enough. So yeah.
If it makes you feel better, I can sense the good and evil in people.
Yep. What do you sense in me?
It's a little blurry.
Yeah. All right. What do you sense in Dren?
Good.
What about Vanamir?
Good.
I would say because are you in his hand?
No, I'm in Vanamir's hand.
Yeah, I'm saying, are you in Vanamir's hand, or are you just like
No,
on
I'm
a
in
stool, like
Yeah,
by
I'm on a
yourself?
stool. We're just bullshitting.
Okay.
I like my.
He's like sitting on the stool.
He's
So then-
he's leaned over to my shoulder talking to my ear.
Okay. Okay. So then, yes.
Like
In
my
that
magic hands, like
case,
slam on the table for emphasis.
In that case, yes, you are correct in your assumption that you sense good. But when Vanomir's holding him, I would say it's blurry, like you said.
Yeah, it'd be mixed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what you sense in what's her name, Anake, and yeah,
It's
I
it's
can
telling
give you
me.
that answer on the side.
All right, yeah, sure.
Give me one answer. 1 second. Sorry.
one answer.
Yeah. Words. Sorry.
One answer, all it takes. Falling
Yeah,
in
it
love with me.
One mic.
Possibility.
Big dumb.
All this type, she's good.
Do with that as you will. I
Alright.
DM'd you.
All right. She seems good for the most part. It's kind of blurry like yours, but in my personal opinion, I feel like we're expendable to her at the moment.
Now, is that a characteristic of a good or a bad person? Like, I would use you guys for my own personal gain, but I'll be upfront about it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys to your face. It seems like she's lying. So next time you have to pick your battle, think about that.
I don't think she's lying.
Hmm.
She's just doing it for the betterment of people.
Okay. I don't know. Why didn't she keep you alive though? What role did you have to play? And why? She hasn't explained much of anything. Does that make you raise an eyebrow?
I should be dead right now.
But do you think
I used to be like you, but turned up to 1,000. I used to kill people for fun.
Oh, there you go. So you know how the better half lives.
Stop it.
Come on, man. You love that feeling. Cutting through flesh, organs flying everywhere, limbs being thrown about the place. Come on. It's pretty nice.
Not anymore.
Frank, are you back?
Because some big floaty woman tells you so?
I'm gonna let this play out until Frank comes back, and then that's when Thorin and as long as you guys can keep going, that's when.
The thing is, the floaty woman didn't tell me anything.
That's the problem.
But I figured it was a sign.
Of what? Of what?
Something or someone has a bigger plan.
What if it's bigger than her? What if she is nothing? What if she is nothing but an image of something?
We all are nothing.
But there you go.
But to someone, we are something.
But what if she is nothing? But she acts like she's something. What's worse?
Hmm.
No. I think she's kind of a dick. I'm just gonna say.
We'll see how it plays out.
What do you feel about this, Vandermeer? How do you feel about this? What's your Vandermeer? Vandermeer. I think he's fucked up. I think he's drunk or something. And
Vandermeer, roll a Constitution save.
What you talking about? Well, I don't like it.
Roll a Constitution save.
Oh man, am I gonna have to carry him up the stairs again?
This is to see the level of fucked up you are.
10.
You could probably keep going. You're fucking great. Yeah, I mean, you're feeling like the slight bit of a buzz.
That's my boy.
I'm feeling good.
I'm gonna have to carry you up the stairs again.
I'm trying to feel better.
What's your opinion on Anake?
She was mean, bro.
Thank you.
She was so mean, man. I asked a question, and she was like, and I didn't like it.
Now, what kind of time god would do that? Shouldn't you know the right thing to say, Mr. Mayo? All the time?
I wasn't paying attention. What was that?
She was kind of mean to my boy Vandermeer over here. Yeah, as time got, wouldn't you know the right thing to say at the right time all the time?
I don't think that's possible, but she definitely could have been nicer to him, right? Especially if she wants us to continue working with her.
Yeah, I think we need to make her understand that we're the ones that have a lot of the power here. I mean, let's be real. Without her, she gets none of the timepieces. You know, she acts like she needs us, but she doesn't treat us like she needs us. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, obviously needs us, or she would have been getting them herself.
Exactly. Maybe she should treat us with a little more respect, don't you think?
Yeah, but we still need to keep working with her because you never know. She might give you more money than Little Man, as you call him, has.
Money is good, but what I really value is respect, and I don't feel that with her.
You value respect. You disrespect everybody you get a chance.
All right,
Hey,
it's
hey,
about this
hey,
time.
that's
Thorin,
yeah.
It's about this time. Thorin and Ragnar are walking into the bar.
Is Ragnar the fourth back?
I don't know, but at least Thorin is probably still here, and he could say something. And I'm sure he's been itching to say something.
I'm just laughing.
But you do really need Frank, because Frank divulged the things that I sent to him.
Oh, I made it? I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh yeah, we've been waiting for you.
Oh, sorry.
I was waiting to hear that you were back, so that I could cut them off and be like, okay, it's this time.
So I noticed Thorin and Ragnar come into the door. And I'm like, oh, perfect timing, guys. What's your opinion on Anake, the bitch?
Hey, Anake. That's it.
Braun, the bartender, hears you say that. He says, please don't call her that in my establishment. I know, she paid for your room.
Have you ever talked to her?
No, I've mainly dealt with Dren.
Dren's a decent enough guy. Wait till you meet Anake, that's all I gotta say. So
I mean, I'm not saying that I haven't talked to her. I'm just saying that I mainly deal with Dren.
What's your opinion on Dren?
The straight shooter, kind of weird, you know. He's a Verdan for, you know, all intents and purposes, which is where I come from. It's very weird, but here it doesn't frickin' matter. So what do I care?
Yeah, that's not too far off. I'll give you that. But wait till you sit down and have a real conversation with Anake. Yeah, it gets a little weird. What can I say? So you two, Ragnar, Thorin.
I would imagine it does with all Time Lords. You know?
They're all assholes? That's kind of crazy.
I don't know. But I would imagine it would. Can I get you something else? I mean, how am I talking to a sword? What the fuck?
Don't think about it. Come on. Don't even think about it. Give me Twisted Oil. Yeah, Twisted Oil. And anyone else in my thing?
Twisted Oil? Okay. Twisted Oil for the sword. I mean, everything's on Dren Anake's account, so you guys are okay. I mean,
give Vandermeer 2 more rounds.
2 more then. 2
what
more.
the frick? I'll have a Twisted Oil too.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You know what? Make it 4.
Drinking.
4 Twisted
And the night
Oils.
will have premarital sex too.
What?
Huh?
I was married once.
5, and I think the sword wants to put himself in your dick hole. I don't know what he just said.
I got my sheep. I don't need him.
I'm
Don't
gonna
worry
get
about
5 because I need one after that. Okay.
Can you send one to Salvador's as well?
Here,
You can
I'm
make
gonna
one.
take it back to Salvador's after
Are you
I.
gonna take it?
Why don't you guys
Alright.
do to Salvador? Why getting him a drink?
Sir, well,
Brother-
I don't know you. I saw you here. You don't have to take it to Salvador's. I'll have somebody bring it there. Salvador's
Thank you.
good friend of mine. He's fine.
Thank
Can you
you,
just
Marky.
tell them it's from Ragnar and Thorin when they get there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate that.
He snips his fingers, and you see exactly the same person, just 4 feet shorter, who looks like it's his son. Basically, younger as well. Goes, Brun, take that to Salvador's. It's from Thorin, and
Actually-
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Ragnar.
Ragnar. Thorin and Ragnar. It's
Thorin.
from them. It's on Anake's account. Don't worry.
I appreciate it, Braun. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
I take a copper from Ragnar the Fourth and flip it to the barkeep and say, "Keep the change."
You're doing what? I'm sorry?
I'm taking one of Ragnar's copper coins and I flick it to the barkeep and I say, keep the change.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check to see if you can actually take this from him. Please. Are you rolling on here? 16?
Hold on. I need to look in my sleight of hand. That's a 19 there, sir.
19? Sure enough, you take a copper out of... I don't know if Ragnar has one. For this instance, we'll say that he did. And you took it immediately, like out of his pocket, coin purse, whatever he's got, pouch, and flicked it to him with your mage hand, and there it was.
Perfect.
And
Ragnar, -1 copper.
he just Braun just looks at the hand that just magically, randomly summoned next to the sword, and is like, weird. Not gonna question it. Thanks for the tip.
I'm giving him like a thumbs up afterwards too.
So now you're not talking? I am so confused.
What?
You're giving me a thumbs up, but you were just talking. I'm so confused. That was from you. I said thanks for the tip.
So I have 0 copper.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You had one for this instant.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
You have an imaginary copper. So what's your opinions on Anake, Thor, and Ragnar?
Okay, so more importantly than Anake, I need to share this information with you guys
Okay.
of what I read, and then you guys could talk about Anake.
Alright.
Frank, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Whatever you give to them is what I'm going off of. So give them as much or as little, or relay it, because I sent just those pictures to you, like the first 2 about the books you read.
I was just gonna send the pictures in the group chat, to be honest with you.
Go for it.
Okay.
I'd like you to explain it like in character, or at least a little bit, and then you
Alright.
can send that.
Okay. So, Avernus is the first layer of the 9 hells of Batar. Most likely behead Beachhead for an attack by demonkind. It was primary battleground for the Blood War. Legions of devils marched across its plains in continual readiness to repel the hordes of demon invaders that sailed the river into the lair. So, I also have, let's see, it's the largest layer of Batar, one of the most traditional infernal, blasted hellscape. To scale, it's very mountainy, so we're gonna have to be ready for that. Most of the rocks and carvings resemble dead creatures and skeletons. Fireballs also go across the sky. We would need to find shelter or a cave, because we could get struck by one of these fireballs. We also have to be careful with our breathing because the air is full of volcanic ash.
Yes,
What else? But the atmosphere, so let's start. It's only a constant blood. So their blood, that's what happened. There's also the main thing that it has is the River of Blood. We don't want to go in there. The whole plane basically is just blood and bones, and there's a lot of devilish and demonic creatures. Also,
what you did get from that too, Frank, and I'm putting this in with everybody else's. I didn't want to give it to you from the get-go. Oh shit. Copy. You can continue going, but you got something else. You got the map of it.
I don't have that.
No, I know. You will in a second.
Okay.
I'm putting it in the group to everybody, because I'm assuming you would show it, though.
Yeah. Well, now I'm gonna put these 2 things because I basically read the one thing word for word.
Yep.
So
the river, as you just explained, you would gather would be that red thing in the middle.
So was it a link? How do I share the image?
No, I just sent that to the group.
No, I'm talking about what you sent me.
You should be able to copy the image. You're sending what I sent?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then the second one. And then I also learned that there's 4 main members of the Black Order. We have Arkin that we know of the Dragonborn. It looks like he runs the group. Then you have Kroll, the turtle person, because I forgot that raises the dead with a warhammer. Then we have Torgar, who's a minotaur, and Chongo, that's a manticore. So we looks like, I don't know how many of them are there. We know Archon and Kroll are there, but there could possibly be 2 more enemies when we go down there. And then after that, that's all I got. And we got a map. Any other layers of hell I didn't read about because I don't know how far down we're going. We only know of level 1. I'm gonna go. Actually, this would be better if Dren was here.
So, Birdman, do you have a plan?
Dren is back at Anake's. Dren is that's where
do
you
you
left
have-
him.
Do you have a plan, Birdman?
To be honest,
understand.
I gotta study the map, and because I don't even know where that teleporter is gonna teleport us to, if we could even get there, where we would be landing on this map. So I honestly don't have a plan. This is just a general summary of what we have. I was suspecting today we drink, and tomorrow we do some sort of planning.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, Vanimir's a little fucking wasted right now, so I feel like no matter what you say right now is not sticking with him, so I don't know if right now is the best time to tell him what's going on.
Yeah, no, I think I'll wait for tomorrow to explain more.
That's fine. In the meantime, what's your opinion on, what's her name?
Yeah, I did promise you an answer. No, I think she's cool. She's been cool to us. I think she's helped us out a lot. I don't have a problem with her.
You think she's cool?
Since you burped, Mael, make a Constitution save for me, please.
That's kind of funny.
Was there anybody else partaking in Twisted Oils?
I don't drink.
Thorin is.
Thorin is? Okay.
Yeah.
I would say at this point, you're not there yet, but probably the next one that you have, you need to make a Constitution save as well.
I have 17.
Go to 17. You're, like, seemingly, from what you remember the other day when you were here, when Thorin was still okay, you're also doing okay. From a drink that you were told is the strongest that's here and normally affects everybody differently and usually knocks them on their ass for all intents and purposes.
So could I go back to Anake to talk to Dren? I want to talk to Dren. I don't want to talk to Anake. I need to ask Dren something.
I mean, sure. Is anybody going with you? Or are you going on your own?
It looks like I'm going on my own.
Thorin, what's your opinion on knocking?
I answered already.
Who are you sending this to?
I'm asking Thorin.
He's asking Mike.
Yes. What's your opinion on knocking, Thorin?
Too early to tell.
Too early, so initial opinions.
Too early to tell, man. Can't say.
First impressions are a big deal, you know? So what was your first impression on Naka?
Indifferent.
This isn't a loaded question. This is safe space. Indifferent. So if she went missing, you wouldn't mind?
Nope.
Okay, good to know. Alright, I think I've got all the answers I need.
So I guess I'm going by myself to.
You're going by yourself. Yep. I'm not gonna switch boards for this, but what would you? What would you? You make your way back to the tower. Weirdly, nobody is like nobody's there to like shoo you in. You just kind of like walk in, and there you see sitting in the same familiar chamber that you've been in at this point 2 or 3 times. Dren is sitting there. Anake is not there, but Dren is sitting in the chamber, just contemplating, but not saying anything, not doing anything, just kind of standing there contemplating.
Can I just, like, real quick, so I don't have to talk the whole thing over again, can I just make it seem like, okay, I just shared everything that I just shared with everybody else with him?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I do that.
I just wanted you to do it once. I didn't want you to do it like 4 times. I wanted you to do it to the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dren, so that's what I found out. We look like, well, everybody else is drinking and, taking some stress off. I have a question. I have this vial of what Bryn said was Vecna's blood. Is there anybody around here that, like, does study laboratory sort of thing? Obviously, time keepers and time lords study a lot of shit, so I'm wondering do you know anybody? Maybe we could help Bryn out if we could figure this out. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, the lords themselves might not. I know Anake wouldn't do it. Not that she means ill. It's just that.
No, I understand.
It's just that it's not something she would do. Maybe one of the guilds in town would.
Do you have a clue of a guild that might particularly find interest in this, or?
This would probably be, much as I personally don't like them, it would probably be sand brokerage territory. Hey, listen, my feelings aside, doesn't matter if this is something that will help us. It is what it is.
I understand. Thank you, Dren.
But yeah, I would say the sand brokerage probably is something in their territory there. Needless to fewer words to say, but assholes.
Do you know where I should find them?
They're on the far left of town in one of the larger buildings. But going there probably not good, because see, I don't know if you've gotten this yet, but we deal a lot here with the timepieces and things like that. Aside from you've really only dealt with I and Anake. How do I say this? There are other lords, and there are guilds as well, and the guilds, they bring them here, and as long as they're here, the lords don't really care. But some of them are assholes. The sand brokerage would be them. They are assholes. They exploit them for those timepieces for personal gain to try and make money, and we're just more concerned with timelines, Anake and I, and making sure that everything stays the way it needs to. But, or quote unquote perfect. They just want money. And that's something that ideally means nothing.
Okay, I understand. I think we're gonna be meeting up tomorrow to come up with some sort of plan with the information we have. Maybe Anake might be able to tell us a little bit more, but I don't want to bother her any more than we already bothered her. So I'm gonna go back to the happy hour.
Okay.
Thank you for the help, Dren.
Of course, anytime. Whatever you need, friend.
Thank you.
I hope we're friends now.
Oh, you're my friend, Dren.
Thank you. No.
I'll see you later, buddy. I'm heading back to the happy hour.
See you tomorrow, maybe?
Yep, sounds good. All right, I head back to the happy hour.
All right, so, briskly, you make your way back there. I'll even say that you, at some points, you kind of fly in town and make your way back to the happy hour. Is there anything anybody would like to do?
I'm just gonna go up to the room and meditate.
Okay. Is there anything anybody else would like to do? I feel like, we've, personally, on the outside, we've hit a little over 3 hours. Is there anything anybody else would like to do right now?
Sleep
Or are you cool with calling it here?
I think it's sleep time.
Like, I mean, in-game or in real life?
Maybe both, you know?
Both? You're not sure? Yeah.
I think that's
I like that you're still talking to me in
yeah.
that voice.
Yeah, just it's sleep time in game. It could be we're done as well.
Okay,
It's been a while.
anybody else want to say anything to anybody? You want to do anything? You want to sit on it until we play again? How's everybody feeling? Bedtime. That's what I'm gathering.
Yeah.
Not bedtime, but
Meditate time.
It's bedtime for me.
All right. Well, with that then, next time we start, you will be upstairs in the happy hour, in your room, waking up the next morning, and you can plan from there. You have until the next time we play to plan that. I'm assuming that we'll play Sunday like we normally should, but we
on
can...
Easter?
You are correct.
Oh, wait,
that
it's
is
Easter.
Easter. Okay, all right. So then we will talk about a day that works for everybody.
I mean, I don't know how many people are off on Friday. Dylan, you're not off, you said, right?
No.
Dylan is
Okay.
not.
That's
off on
first day
Friday.
of PoE. I'm sorry, I'm not doing D&D that day.
I
Yeah.
am aware of that. I wasn't even going to bring it up. I got you.
I mean, if anyone's free, like tomorrow or Thursday, we could do another one.
I kind of want a break, to be honest, for a few days.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe we just do same time next week.
We could do Tuesday at 7:00 next week. Fine with me. I can't do Monday for sure. Like next Monday. So
No one can do Saturday.
Saturday I'll be down the shore, but I should be home later.
I might be able to. I have to see.
I might
don't
be
know
able
what Kayla's
to,
doing.
but it would be like 7:00. Yeah. All right. This shouldn't be on Twitch, but okay. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.